And am I muted this whole intro? Dave?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I've been introing and talking. We're live. I fucked up everything here. But the good news is we can still bet. So that's what we're here to do, is make money. We're back on another live bet stream here on Pub Sports Radio. My producing skills have fallen off a cliff. I'm sorry. I was switching things around, but we're here, man. And shout out to all you guys already showing up in the chat, man. Wine Time, Ron, the fix is in. Yeah, you got to love it. You got to love it, man. I'm happy for everybody that got to see that epic fail. This morning, I had my mic muted like 17 times on the live show. It's been a quick one, Dave. How are you doing this morning, bro?
I'm good. I was confused too. I wasn't getting your link in Twitter, so I kept refreshing, and all of a sudden the show's starting in my face. So
fucking everything up. But you know what's not fucking up is Texas. They're playing good right now. It's early, but that's my first bet on the board. And I'm going to change off this Texas game for the Kentucky-Alabama game because that's what we're here to do. We're here to live bet that game. And we'll talk about that really quick. I want to know what you guys have in the chat, but we're also going to look at other stuff. And, you know, I gave out Texas last night at 1.5. Were you on when I gave that out last night, Dave?
No.
Oh, okay, because it tipped at 3.5 now, but I still endorsed it. They're up 32-24 right now. One thing they're doing is playing a lot better defense than what they did against Kansas State. And speaking of defense, that's what I think we're going to see Alabama do, is play some really good defense in this game that we got here. I didn't lay the points with Bama, but I lean with them. Kentucky is broken right now. Until I see them fix it, I can't go against a team like Alabama. Do you have anything on this game?
I do. I'm on Kentucky first half. And the reason why is, and everyone I know is on Alabama, but Kentucky scores more points in the first half than Alabama does. And I looked at their strength of schedule, and really they've played sort of a similar strength of schedule. So very, very basic. I didn't want to take them full game because I think, like you said, they're broke. Kentucky seems like a team that's going to peter out as time goes on, but I think they have a first half in them, and I'm getting 3 and a hook. I like that.
Yeah. Okay. I would be probably on the other side here, but I haven't bet it. I'm looking at.
I watched you with C-Mac. C-Mac said he was on he was leaning Alabama in the first half and all that. I'm on the other side.
Did he? What about Ian?
I don't remember what Ian said.
Okay.
You were on the show.
I know, bro. Look, I'm telling you, we go live for like 4 hours, and then my kids were not asleep last night, and then I capped the card. I'm telling you, I stayed up so late, even though I already fucking gave out half of my bets before I went to sleep. I capped the whole rest of the card anyways. So if anybody wants to talk about any other games, I have an opinion on, well, a lot of them. So just throw it in the chat. But yeah, I would lean Alabama here. It's just I don't know, man. It's tempting. Like, it's tempting to take Kentucky with all these points. They just haven't shown up against better competition this year, and that's been the problem for me with them.
I'll give you that. And I like Bama. I like Alabama. I like their coach.
You just like how he dresses.
I like that too. I
already know you do. He's always dapper as fuck out there on the side.
Yeah. But Alabama seems to be, you know, typically a football school. The past probably 3 or 4 years, they're getting some really good recruits. The players are fast. They look like the type of players that go to Houston. Like, that's what they remind me of. It's like the new Houston.
Who?
Alabama. They're players.
I mean, the new Houston. Houston is new. It's not like Houston's like been some fucking long-time powerhouse.
Yeah, Houston was great in the 90s. Hakeem Olajuwon went there, didn't he?
Okay, but I don't think they've been thought of as like a blue blood.
No, they're not. But what I'm trying to say is they're athletic and they play defense, but they play fast. You know, they have the ability to play real fast. And Alabama looks like a fast team when they want to be. And Alabama historically has never really been a good basketball school. It's only been recently that they've been, ranked in the top 10.
Yeah. They're fun to watch play, man. Like you said, they can move it around. Fix is in, our guy in the chat. Shout out to him. He said Bama may be good. Yeah, they might be. That's what I'm saying. Well, I'm going to live bet this game. Look, if either team goes on a run, I'll probably jump on the other side. And guess what? This is college basketball. I bet you somebody does go on a run, and I bet it happens early here. And just like with the college football games, I was looking over some numbers and stuff. Live betting them, the most success that I have. I know everybody's different. Shout out our guy Jimmy. I kind of listen to him, and he doesn't like coming in with like something that he's looking for. He likes to just see it. But for me, it's like with the football, it was like, when we were doing TCU Baylor, we were like, whoever gets behind, we're getting on the other side. We did it like a couple weeks, and it was just gold every single time. Whoever drops behind in this one early, if I can get like an 8 to 10 point lead on one side, I'm taking the other one.
I love it too. Football, particularly. I do that in NFL, college. I sometimes wait for like 2 touchdowns and get real greedy.
Get the ball, motherfucker. Sorry.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Let's go. All right, let me finish this half really quick for him. Oh, good move. Deep 3. Oh, you missed that shot off that fucking fake. All right, Texas is still up 32-24. Nobody scored. I should have been on Texas first half full game here, but I only have a full game. I got to switch games, don't I? Are we about to tip here? Let me know in the chat if anybody else has something better. Our guy Ross Pitt said he's got the over 147.5. Hasn't that line? I should have it up right here. Hasn't that line been jumping all over the place right there?
The total?
Yeah.
I can look it up. I got it.
And here's another great capper right there in the chat. Bet that with Jay. Shout out to my guy right here, man. Good follow right there. We got to get you up here sometime with us, man. I don't know if I've seen you do stuff on camera, but I know you do good gambling. So sometime come up here with us. Dana Delp in the chat. Ron Lofton. Chris Brady. There's our guy. Chris Brady in the cappers contest. One more week, man. If you want to talk some NFL, I'm not necessarily the best, but I'll talk it with you. And Dave, I'm sure he's got plenty to say on it. I did post NFL bets, and I did decent. And it's just I really focus on college basketball since I can do it, pretty much every day.
The under must be getting pounded. Some of the books have jumped like immediately from 151 to 147.5, and it's going back and forth between 147 and 147.5. So it might be one of those times. I don't play this game. Sometimes people wait when the under's getting slammed and it's dropping, then they wait till tip off and hit the over. But if that's your strategy, that's what you should be doing because it's dropped like 4 points in the past few hours.
So wait till tip and hit the over.
If that's your strategy. I don't do that. I usually I either ignore it or follow the way it's going. Especially with unders and college basketball, particularly when you see fast movement to the under, if you either still take it if you're comfortable with it, or you ignore it because you got a bad number. Because jumping on the other side is usually not good for college basketball, in my opinion.
Let me tell you this with college basketball, which blows my mind, and I don't know if it's just some kind of crazy. I don't necessarily believe in luck. Luck's not real, so. But I don't know another word for it. Maybe crazy luck or something. But I track every bet that I make. Like every bet I make, I track on a third-party website. So I get my CLV tracked also, like clear as day. I can see it, right? Mm-hmm. If I get really good CLV in college basketball, I get my fucking ass kicked every single time. And on the other side, if I'm on bad CLV, like I'm talking really bad, like 7% or more, right?
Yeah.
I win every time. It's just the craziest thing. And it's only college basketball, in college football and, other things. If I get really good CLV, I'm like, oh, and I always, even to this day, even knowing that like my percentages are outrageous against like when I get good CLV with losing or shit like that. But like, even knowing that still, I'm like, oh, good. I was on the right side of the line movement. But still at the end of the day, it's with college basketball. That's the one thing where it's just like, maybe it's just my numbers, but it seems to not matter one fucking bit.
Well, oftentimes in college basketball, of all the bigger sports, you're getting more CLV because lines move tremendously. But I think that's for a lot of reasons. One is, especially on smaller games, the books don't have it as accurate as the bigger games. I also think that like in the NFL, if you get a point of value, that's huge. That's like getting like 5 points in college basketball. So if you're getting like 5 points of line value and you lose, that's not uncommon. But mathematically, if you're getting CLV, you're supposed to be winning more than you're losing. So,
and I'm sure it's like that overall, but in college basketball, I'm just telling you what my numbers say. Like, and I'm not, so like, that's why when I said, like, I don't know I don't believe in luck, but I don't know what else to call it. Like, that's just what my numbers say. But anyways, back to the fucking game here. I'll get
Carl Ravitch is calling a basketball game. Isn't he he's usually a baseball guy.
Bro, I have to turn this game off. But at halftime, Texas is up 32-24. Looks like Providence is down at half right here. Really? But shout out Mike M, man. If he was here, he'd probably do it. This is where it's like we haven't been watching it. I personally don't know if I just want to fire away on something I haven't been watching, but you could probably get a great adjusted line on Providence right there. And fucking Cooley at halftime is going to blow their ass up in the locker room. So they're down 39-40 right now. Looks like Nebraska's up on Minnesota at half. Vanderbilt and Missouri are tied at half. Another game you can probably get a good line on. UConn is up 29 at half on Creighton. That hurts my heart that I didn't bet UConn first half. That literally feels like a kick in the butthole.
That a bad thing?
What?
Is that a bad thing?
Just, bro. I need somebody else up here with us. I just now realized that I can't do this with just me and you. This shit ain't gonna work, bro. You can do it. Okay, so Brian Smith asked if anyone has a feel for that Wisconsin game. I know everyone's saying it's crazy that they're getting 7 points, but they're getting 7 for a reason. I mean, I can pull up my numbers on here.
Bama wins the tip.
All right, let me get the game on. Hold on. I gotta find this one. You comment it for a second.
Yep. Bama with the he's too short for an alley-oop, but an assisted layup. So it's 2-0 Kentucky. I wish they had their all whites on. I don't like these Kentucky jerseys. It's already bad juju for
what channel is this fucking game on?
ESPN.
Oh, well, that should be easy to find. What the fuck? Yeah. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. They hadn't updated yet. All right. So, again, I'm going to jump in early on this game as soon as we get a run because I think we could. Bama's up, 2-0 early? All right. Here we go. Man, Kentucky's problem is they can't fucking shoot lately, bro. Their shooting percentages are fucking off charts. I think Wheeler will start shooting better at some point. He has to. Even Wallace, too. I think both of them should, but we'll see.
Nice pass inside.
Yeah. Outside. Good fucking back down. Bad fucking
shot. Missed. It didn't look like a bad shot. He just missed it. We'll see. I hope your run. I hope your run doesn't matter. I hope it's pretty close. But you need to get a bet in. So maybe we'll cheer for a.
Bro, if Kentucky goes on the run, that's good for you, and I get the other side. Dumb. So how about you hope that Kentucky goes on?
Wow, and one already. Yeah, this.
How far ahead of me are you, man? Alabama just got the board going down the court. Alabama, man, this Alabama team is good. I'm just going to say that again. I said it earlier, but this Alabama team's really, really fucking good. And dude, at home, bro, I can't hear it. I need somebody in the chat to tell me how loud this crowd is. If Alabama gets a lead, I need to know how amped this crowd is. Yeah, and one right there. It's a good pass down low, good feed, easy bucket, fucking and one. Miller, bro, he. So some of this Alabama team
misses a free throw.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Some of this Alabama team struggles sometimes shooting, but when they get rolling, that's when they're at their peak. There we go, Star Child in the chat. Star Child said he's got the over. Roll Tide. That's what I shouldn't just think sides, man. If we can get a big adjustment on the total here too, because what did you say? It moved to the under strong.
Moved to the under quite a bit. Yeah.
Like by how many points?
By 4.
Okay.
Well, Kentucky's getting the offensive rebound, but that means they're fucking missing it. I mean, it's, I guess, silver lining.
I'm telling you, dude, Kentucky hasn't been able to shoot the ball. Look at their numbers. This is Wheeler. Wheeler drives in.
Another offensive rebound.
I guess he probably wouldn't have been able. Wheeler drives back in. That was a nice little fucking floater by Wheeler right there, but he missed it. Got the rebound. You're ahead of me, so you can call it if you want to.
Yeah, they turned the ball over, and the guy went coast to coast. Scored.
Alabama.
Yeah.
Mobile, Alabama. Come on, bro. Read a book.
Alabama.
Forrest Gump.
Greenbow, not Mobile.
Yeah, I know. Never mind.
Go back to Greenbow, Alabama.
That you're too good at that, bro.
Yeah, I also can't.
You didn't even have to try. Like, what was so good about that is you didn't have to try. You just give off a very Forrest Gump-esque.
Me and Jenny were like peas and carrots.
Yeah, like you're like one notch away from Gump, bro. Good shit.
I am. I'm one chromosome too many or too less. What is it again? What do they say about? What do they call those people?
I don't know, bro.
Retards.
Yeah, don't use. I'm gonna act like just stop, bro. You can dysfunctional. That's what it says in the dictionary. Dysfunctional. You can use that word.
Dysfunctional with a it's spelled with a Y only. I don't know. Who cares? Alabama's up 6-0. All right. Well, I guess it's not already. It's 2 minutes into the game. Only 6 points have been scored, but
yeah, it's early, bro. But
here comes Kentucky. Oh, by the way,
Kentucky's bad.
I have something coming, so I will be away for about 60 seconds. I decided I wanted mimosas this morning, so I ordered some champagne.
Bro, once upon a time, I had a banner for that, and I don't even know why it says NCAA Pub Hub, man. Hold on. That's why I fucked it up at the beginning of the show. Anybody who missed it, I epically failed at the beginning of this show. So my producing skills were literally like.
They don't have an answer for that for fucking big dude. That's gonna be trouble.
Who?
They just dish it down low.
Who are you talking about? Alabama or
Alabama?
I'm so far behind. Alabama just got the board and driving down the court.
There you go.
Good ball movement.
How is that not a foul? Okay, well, that's all right. Yet another missed shot and rebound by Alabama.
Got to smack that ass. Now it says NBA, but you know,
Kentucky made their first shot. Happy, joy.
Here's we got some. Throw in your bets for the days, guys. I'll go over ours. You know, this isn't the only game on. This is one we're going to have on. If for any reason, no, I guess that's not how we're supposed to do it. I was going to say for any good block there on the defensive end for Kentucky. I was going to say for any reason this is too much of a blowout at any point, which I don't. It's early. 8-0, 8-2 now. It's 8-2. That's nothing. It's so early. And probably maybe time for my bet. This is what I was.
Now it's 11-2. Yeah, you should probably start.
Fuck, man! I said 8 to 10 points. God damn it, bro! I don't want Kentucky.
You should start thinking about it.
Let me pull up the book really quick. I don't want Kentucky, man. Fuck.
I was hoping you were another horrible shot.
I was hoping you were fucking sharp with your first half, and I could get a better line on Bama. But no, I'm just kidding.
Bro. No, Bama is probably the better team, but I get in 3 and a hook with a team that's scoring.
Kentucky's got the people, man. They've got to start shooting.
I don't know how to say his name, but they got that stud. I don't know. It's on the screen now. I'm not going to even try to say that name.
I'm not even looking, so I don't know who you're talking about. They have a couple of
Shweeby. Yeah, is that how you say his name?
Oscar Shibwe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's a dude.
Sorry if you guys can hear in the background. I'm pulling up my lines right now. That's why
they're letting them play. They're not calling fouls, that's for sure, because that looked like a foul too.
Shibwe's a reigning fucking player of the year, bro.
Yeah, no. That's what I'm saying. He's a dude. The thing about college basketball, it's way more of a team sport than the
Wheeler's got to pick it up, bro. I'm telling you, Kentucky has the pieces. They just, I don't know what they're doing. They're just playing bad basketball. Good defense these last couple possessions. Good turnover right here for Kentucky driving down the court. Terrible shot, but good follow up. 11-4. My line's blank right now. So, bro, my line's like broken on this game. What the fuck? My book says there it goes. What is it doing? What is it doing? My book's got the wrong score on the fucking game. There we go.
So what else do we got today? We've got I'm on Xavier, which seems to not be the popular bet, but I got them getting 2 points. I've got Kansas money line, which I took last night, juiced.
God damn it.
So we might be in trouble there because you're on it too.
Fuck. I have anybody who tailed me on Kansas, if you're in here, you just know
I apologize already.
This motherfucker right here.
I have Iapui, Youngstown State. I have the under. I got it at 139 and went down a point. I got Christian Kirk's receiving prop, which we talked about last night. And then I've got the Buffalo Sabres and Reg, if you're a hockey person. Those are my bets I have right now. There will be more, especially because I'm going to lose this Kentucky bet. So we will find other ways to win.
How bad are you going to lose it? Because I was thinking about taking Kentucky like plus 8 or 9 first half. If my book would fucking.
If you have that right now, I'd take it. Are you kidding me?
It said 8.5, and then it just disappeared.
It's probably because they got hammered. Total back to 148. Yeah, 148.5.
Pre-tournament favorite. So,
I don't know.
I think that,
Houston.
Yeah, I think Kansas is actually up there. I know they won it last year, and that's an easy thing to say, but I still think they're up there. I think Houston's up there, but they can't shoot sometimes, and it's frustrating as fuck. And I think Arizona has every.
Oh yeah, Arizona's got all those tall fucking
Europeans, bro. Everybody on fucking Arizona's team's from overseas. Yeah. Not everybody, but it's like a lot of fucking people. You should look it up. It's like fucking 4 or 5 people.
Yeah, they've all got like hockey names. I like Arizona. I think the problem with Arizona is they always seem to kind of peter out in the tournament. I don't know what it is. Maybe
it's that European in them.
Maybe.
I'm just kidding.
I don't mind Kansas. I really think this might be UConn's year, at least to get the Final Four. It just seems like they've got the juju going.
Bro, there's some other live bet opportunities on the board probably here. Like I was saying, Missouri's losing right now by 4 points. I don't think they're going to lose at home right now to Vanderbilt. Like, come on, right? Like,
you're high on Missouri.
I'm not high on Missouri. I bet against them with Kansas.
Is it you? Oh no, Tease. Sorry, I was talking to Tease. Tease is high on Missouri.
Yeah, don't fucking put words in my mouth.
Well,
words in my mouth.
That's not. Well, that's too easy. Tease. Tease is a good guy. If I'm confusing you with him when we're talking about college hoops,
he's great capper and a good guy. Yeah,
and he doesn't cap. I asked him, "What do you think about Kentucky, Alabama?" He's like, "I don't do blue chip games." So
yeah,
he's like me.
Well, speaking of somebody who isn't like you and does have a pair of balls, our next guest and our next capper that's about to join us right here, Mr. Pimp Slap Play of the Day, Mike M. Hey. How's it going? Tell Dave how it feels to have a set of balls.
I don't know what to say. I'm speechless on an intro. That's Dave, well, sometimes you just wake up in the morning and you got to take a good stretch and just let them dangle, my brother. Get in there and make it.
I don't know.
You guys are that awkward? I mean, I'm not talking anymore.
I was
What's up, Mike? You got action on this game, this Kentucky game?
Yeah, I was all over Bama. So I don't know about all over, but I jumped on Bama. I got him at -4.5. The line had dropped right at the last minute, so I jumped in there and
did it really?
A little bit, half a point.
No, that's good though. I like that because I had said that I liked Bama, but I just didn't want to go at like 5.5 with them or 6 even where it was at someone.
Yeah, I saw it was creeping up there this morning, and then I kind of checked out of it and started looking. You know, this first 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock window, I just wasn't really enamored with. I love the names, but I didn't like the numbers. They just didn't seem to jump off the page at me.
Ooh, good shot.
I've got action in the Texas-Oklahoma State game, so it's hard for me not to pay attention to that, but I'm trying not to. Notre Dame's bad. They're a bad basketball team. I cast a first half bet with them a few days ago, and I feel very lucky. They still even ended up losing that game, but they're getting smashed right now.
Yeah.
58-70, North Carolina. Talk about a get-right spot for North Carolina that they needed.
I took North Carolina first half full game, and I think I got -7 and -11.5.
Oh, you motherfucker. See, there's such a good defensive stance, and then they fucking turn it over.
Bro, my book won't let me bet anything on this damn game. Like it showed me a line for just a very little bit of time. I've been sitting here this whole time. That's why I keep looking at my phone. I'm trying to get lines, and it won't. It says 6 to there. It finally gives me a line. Fuck me. I could still get the +8.5 first half. Do I want to fucking take that?
For who? Kentucky?
Yeah.
Are you on Bama or Kentucky?
I'm not on anything.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Like I told myself coming into this that if I could get a huge adjusted number that I would take it. I think Alabama was a side.
What about that under? That under looks like that might be in business. I correlate I've said this before. The favorites and the unders kind of go together to me because I feel like the favorites are going to come out there and lock them down, and the dog's not going to do shit. So when that number starts creeping up and getting on a line, I look at that total number, and it's falling now. It was 47.5 when I started talking. It's down to 145.5, but that might not be a bad play.
Bro, Collins just threw that shit. I know I'm probably behind, but he just threw that guy's shit, bro. I didn't see who shot it, but Collins with the block there. Kentucky's had some good blocks. If they could shoot, this team's just struggled so much shooting the ball recently, like of late.
Hey, nice job this morning with your fucking mute button. What's going on, dude?
Dude, listen, okay? Go fuck yourself.
I think you're going to start doing a shot every time the mute button gets put on. That'd be a fun little live chat game, wouldn't it?
I'm up for it. Dave said he's getting his peach cherry drink or something like that. He said he wanted to drink this morning. It's something really.
Oh my God. I'm going to tell you what, I switched over to that Devil Springs last night, that 1-6. We got off that live stream. I was instantly bombed out of my mind. It was crazy. I had to switch over to water. I made a conscious effort to get to some water because I was like, that maximum drunk that you are before you really start spinning. I achieved that with one cocktail off of that stuff last night.
It's that strong. What is the?
Oh yeah, it's 160.
That's
so
like
it's
that's like fucking Everclear, right?
Yeah, basically the same difference, right? Yeah.
Ugh.
So yeah,
is it one of those? Have you seen those vodkas where it's like, it's just like this much in it, and they're like, this is like extremely strong, and then they have like a line where they recommend like how much water you put in it.
No, I haven't seen that.
Is it like that? And then you shake it. You don't know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't. But this is like you're making like you're making a Kool-Aid pitcher.
If he's here,
Joe. That's what I'm saying, Joe. You missed me redeem myself with the Devil Springs. It was quite the episode.
So it's like how many proof? What do you say? 160 proof? What is that? Like 90%? It's not 90%. That's way too much. What is the percentage on it? I forget how you do proof to percentage.
My eyesight's going bad. I think.
Do you understand the question though? Like what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's 80%. 80% alcohol to get 160 proof. So you double it, right?
What the fuck? That's like rubbing alcohol, bro.
Yeah. I told you that's the stuff.
I could clean my weed pipes with that shit.
Yeah, they use that to get the THC turns into the liquid so that you can make your edibles with it. That's how they use that stuff. And then if it sits out in a pan long enough, it'll just it'll evaporate, and then you're left with that beautiful crystal that puts you on your ass when you start eating too many gummies. Right.
Big three there, shot for Alabama, misses it off the mark. Kentucky with the rebound. Kentucky showing a little bit of life, 8-14 here.
What are your thoughts, Stabby, on that Florida-Georgia game? Georgia's beating them up right now, 20-10, but there's a nice little -1.5 live for Florida. That kind of surprises me.
How early is it? I don't. Florida's suspect as hell, man.
I felt the same thing. I was talking them up last night. I was thinking like Florida seems like a good spot. And I even had them start as I was looking through some of my notes this morning, but I don't know. I kind of got cold feet again, and I was like, I just don't know if this team's the real deal right now. And Georgia falls into my hot school program theory. So nobody's hotter than a team that's in the national championship right now.
True. So
those Georgia basketball players are trying to keep their girlfriends on lockdown. They don't want those football players taking them.
There's a lot of good defense in this game right now. Both of these teams are fucking crashing the board, getting up, blocking shots, man. I think I might have missed an opportunity. I think Alabama's the play. I think they cover original spread, but I maybe should have taken that 8.5 that I had with Kentucky first half. Literally what I said I was looking for, and I didn't take it. I don't know why I didn't bet it. That was weak.
It's down to 5.5 now.
I don't want to chase that. I want that.
Yeah, I'll fire together a parlay for us. You know me.
Yeah.
Dana, yeah. Let me take a peek here. Let me
do it when you get to like the teams hit halftime or something if you want, or do it if you can.
Wait for Dave to jump back in there so I can check myself out a little bit and focus in on what's going on. There he is.
Strawberry tea or whatever he said he was getting. Fuck you, Dave. You're on mute.
Muted.
Mimosas.
Hey.
I had a little clip for the Manmosas, but I don't remember the thing.
Oh, this is going to be a Manmosa. Look at this fucking thing.
It ain't Manmosa, bro. Manmosa is
vodka.
It's with tequila.
Oh.
Is it really?
I don't know. I mean, I think
that's a Mujer Mosa.
Like, look, you can use wine or whatever the fuck that he's champagne or whatever he's drinking, or you can use tequila. So there's a Dave or a woman mimosa with champagne and then a mimosa with tequila.
Dude, you drink mixed drinks, okay? So who's more of a bitch?
Well, what? Yeah, like just a little splash of something.
No.
I need a little flavor in my life. But we're gonna do it. We might as well go live for it when we stream it. Dave and I are gonna get together, Mike, and we're gonna sit down at a table. And it's just gonna be one table with a chair on each side, and we're gonna sit there and take shots until one of us falls down.
We're gonna stare into each other's eyes.
So, you guys were talking about this last night with the 99, but I had to swear off the 99 because, and this goes back, a bunch of years when I was in college. A buddy of mine and my brother came into town for the weekend, and we had this little place off campus. We took the bottle of 99 bananas. That was like the original one. I think was 99. Maybe not the original.
Bananas was it.
Poured it all around the table in cups, right? So we poured the entire bottle across the table, and we all started at a certain spot and just started rolling around. And literally, I think it was, I can't even remember. It was just it got so drunk and it hit so fast up the top. I ended up we were up at the top of the stairs of my off-campus house. My one buddy was tackling my other buddy, and next thing you know, we're jumping over the balcony, riding the dude down the stairs. I dislocated my thumb. Unbelievable. Had the
What happens when you jump off balconies?
Wow. I don't drink 99 anything anymore because of that.
I didn't want it. The story last night was I ordered Jameson. They didn't have it, so it got proper 12, and it was cheaper. So instead of changing the price, he threw in 3 of those fucking. He said, "I'm going to throw in shots." I said, "Whatever." Couldn't he have just given me like vodka or something normal? He has to give me like the fucking
99, baby.
booze hound transient fucking shit. Anyways, this is
why do you have to? Everything you say has to make me feel like you're going to get us in trouble, bro.
Transient just means hobo, like bum.
See, I don't know, man. I don't know with you. I don't know with you.
This is a whole bottle. That'll be probably maybe before halftime. What do you think? No, not before halftime.
What? That's a whole bottle of what?
Champagne.
Where's
like
the
whole bottle of wine, essentially.
Where's the orange juice?
If I drink that much champagne, I'd have a fucking
How many
headache.
likes to chug it all to prove that you're the chugger?
It's too effervescent. I couldn't do it.
Stop fucking using words like that.
I'm not even sure what that word means.
Bubbly.
I understood what it
Didn't
meant.
you say bubbly?
It meant. Never mind. I'm not going to say that.
Oh yeah.
He's a fruit.
Oh,
That's what it meant.
I just sucked in all the effervescence. Sorry.
Yeah, you sucked it all right.
You won't chug the whole thing?
No, I could. I don't want to.
You're too effervescent.
That's good.
It's too bubbly.
You like that? Hey, it's 11-14 right now, so your bet's not completely dead. I should have taken that 8.5.
You
Definitely should have taken that 8.5.
Friends don't talk friends off dogs. Isn't that what Jimmy always says?
Yeah, that is a good point. Nobody talked me off. I was
and that can use a little more
pussyfooting around.
Orange. There we go.
There we go. See, I don't have to say anything. I can just let Joe say it for us.
Yeah. Thanks, Joe.
Don't read it, Dave.
Joe, there was a
he must have not been here the whole time because all I ever drink on the show is whiskey. So
I've never seen you drink any whiskey.
Suck it. Come on, Kentucky.
11-16, Starchild says.
Yeah, it's 11-16. Weird ass shot. And they rebound the ball and then they turn it over. God fucking damn it. Shoots a 3 and you know that's going in. Oh, no, it's not. Rebound Kentucky. All right, slow your roll, Mini-Me. Let's go. That guy is short.
I'm going to see about a score update across the board here.
Yeah, give us some good numbers. Throw that hockey game in there, too, for me while you're at it. New York Rangers, New Jersey Devils.
Somehow that is actually on my list of things, which is crazy because I don't really cap hockey. So usually it's not. Right here, I got Rangers up 1-0 right here. Is what it says for me.
I was going to say, everyone's talking about the Rags.
If that's hockey talking, I don't understand what you just
Rangers.
said.
Rangers.
Like the Texas Rangers because we got DeGrom?
No, the New York hockey
I was
Rangers.
joking. So across the board right here.
Yeah, so DeGrom went from a relevant team to a completely irrelevant team.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe they start playing better. They got some young players. North Carolina's up 81-63. Texas is still up 35-29. It's a long game. Looks like Oklahoma has come out quick in the first half. I need Texas to hang on there.
What are all these pictures of fucking dogs with stickers on their face?
Do what?
Animal abuse.
What are you talking about?
The game. I'm watching the game. There's dogs with Georgia stickers on it, like, oh, this dog picked Georgia, like one of those like when you put two football helmets and the baby runs to it or the dog runs to the one.
Did you just say animal abuse, bro?
Yeah.
You know I don't like you, right?
You don't like you're a proponent of animal abuse?
See, that's why I just said I don't like you, because that's what you do. You twist your fucking words around and say shit like effervescent and anal, time anal.
Not sure. I'm not sure. We'll have to separate you two. I told him
I'm so glad, Mike, that you came up here because we got live and I don't know. He said some cute, dumb shit.
He just picks on me. I don't pick on him.
All right, children.
You like to use words that you feel like I probably don't know, and most of the time you might be right.
You know what's really cool is see how fat. Oh, I guess it's not that fat. How cork can fit.
Don't tell us what you're gonna do with that, bro.
Blitzer, Bobby.
Oh, I just think cork's a cool thing because it shrinks down so much. That hole there is really small.
I hate you, bro. Good conversation. Yeah. Interesting. Intriguing fucking butt plug and fucking everything you're talking about.
Let's get some in the chat. Where are we at with likes? I'll get this going. I can get a few drinks in me before.
Creighton right now, 39-42. Missouri, if we would have done Missouri was down by 8, and I even said it. I was like, I wish Mike was up here to push me to pull the trigger. I was like, we could probably get Missouri. They're not going to lose at home. They're now up 53-46.
I took them in the second half. I skipped them on the pregame.
Smart man. Duke and Boston College are right now tied 21-21. Wow, Duke is bad. They're a bad.
I felt like that was going to happen. That was like a suspect number when I was looking at the line. Boston College is on my fuck you list, though.
Boston College is really bad. We might, like, at some point, if we get a really good number on Duke, we might want to live bet it, but they're not a good bet. They've got things to figure out. They've got players, but like Roach and some of their players, man, they're fucking
terrible.
All right. I'm showing 56 watching and only 28 likes. Hit the like button. If we get to 50 likes, I'll drink some brown water. How about that?
We had 30 likes until you started drinking champagne.
Really? Maybe I'm behind.
I don't know. I can't see the likes, so everyone's like,
oh, you were joking? Oh, it says 28. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, shit, Bobby. Okay, he said Roach is out. That's what I thought. I was sitting here looking. I was like, shit, he's not in. That's why I kind of froze. LSU, Rodney, they're the top. Look, Rodney just asked about LSU. LSU first half is the fucking top. Is a lean on my card that I haven't bet. I really like LSU first half. Go ahead, Mike.
I like LSU too. I like LSU right down in the money line too. I mean, it's not a huge score, but take the points if you want to be put safe. But there's no reason they can't win outright today.
When I like a dog, and I know everybody knows it's first half, like I can't help it, but when I like a dog and I can get first half plus points, I love that spot with the dog, especially on the road.
All right. 15-16. Kentucky has the ball. Let's fucking go. Don't you feel dumb you didn't take them live?
I'll roll one up.
Are you on Kentucky, Dave?
Yeah, I'm first half. I don't think they win. I almost think that Bama covers full game. I just looked at what teams are scoring in the first, then they travel. But Kentucky's scoring more first half points.
You're in this, Dave. You're in this. I'm rooting for you to win.
It's live. Yeah. I want to stay within 3.5, and then everyone else, Alabama, can go do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Creighton is up right now on UConn.
I'll say this: Kentucky's defense does not look that bad. It actually looks pretty good, but they're turning the ball over, and their offense is ganky.
Ganky.
Hey, what's the score in that Notre Dame game? Is that over yet?
64-81. 25 seconds left.
Cab doesn't need a reason to light a plane. He says 35 likes, Dabby fires one up.
Bro, I literally, because of the fact that, look, I'll smoke in the house. I don't give a fuck. I do it all the time. But I try to go out in the garage, when I smoke joints.
Yeah.
I didn't smoke before the NCAA show this morning, which is probably why my mic was muted. It's probably why I fucked up so much because I didn't get to smoke before the show, which is very rare. So I went through the whole thing, and then I went and like power smoked like a couple fucking joints before this show. I mean, I'll smoke another one. I don't care.
Do you smoke pens?
I mean, sometimes, but they're kind of gross.
Well, I was gonna say that's the bet. I mean, I smoke a vape, but that's the coolest thing. It doesn't smell like smoke and smoke up the house, and you can smoke inside.
Right. Man, that's just Kentucky missed everything but the fucking top of the backboard on that shot, man. Alabama bringing it back down court. I guess if Kentucky can pull ahead, then I can get my line on Alabama. That's what I would really like. Kentucky's looking aggressive right now, though. Looking good on the boards, playing good defense. Still suck at shooting, though.
The problem with Notre Dame basketball is every time I get an angle on them and I bet them, I lose. So one of the teams I don't bet is Notre Dame.
I hate Notre Dame. I can't stand them. But it's a personal thing for me. It's not even a spread thing.
Don't talk to DJ Big Boss. I went on Marley's show to do the Natty, and both of them, him and Coach, laid into me for USC. Like I fucking play for the team.
Bro, I want to get Coach up here with us. Coach won't ever get on screen with me.
Yeah, Coach is awesome, but he's a busy dude. I mean, he's a football coach and
you got him on your show?
No, not my show. I went on his show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can get on with his, but he's always been like because I think he does it on his time. What does he coach? Trust
me, the time changes. Like, we're doing it at 8. Oh, we're doing it at 8:30. Oh, we're doing it at 9. It's like, But they're good guys, and they're fucking. What he does really well is he'll take $200 and he'll bet. He'll sit down at the TV and his computer and his phone, and he'll turn 200 into 2,000 by the end of the night. He just pounds it.
I've seen him do it. I did it with it. Like when we were at who was it that he bet when we were in San Antonio together? He took somebody when they were down big, man, when we were sitting there, and he was like, "Oh, well, I fucking lose." And then we look back later and he did it. He did it the whole time we were there though. But yeah, shout out to those guys, man. Hey, you know who else? Shout out to JPZ, our guy up here in the chat.
Yeah, where you been, bro? MIA.
Right? Good seeing JPZ up in here. What you got today, JPZ? He said, "I don't think Memphis beats ECU by 15. That's a fishy spread. Yeah, it's big.
Yeah, that number's fallen too. It was just 15.5. I see it down to 15 now.
I think he said he had Milwaukee or something. Put that back in there, buddy. I can scroll up and let you know.
Where? Did you see what our guy Starchild said? He said that he's so high right now, he thought the court in the back of the screen was a table.
JPZ said, I dropped Milwaukee +8 in PubHub chat, but didn't bet it. Oh, okay. Never mind. That doesn't count.
What are you doing, man?
Yeah.
I want to know what you like. I want to know what you bet.
I win 100% of the bets that I know the result of. You know what I mean? It's like, come on.
Get off of my guy, JPZ. Don't.
JPZ's my boy. He's, I woke up the other day and I had the Sesh intro music in my head.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like.
It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
Bobby Blitzer said Duke first half -4.5 going to be so close. That's close. Danzo said what you said, Dave. He said, I don't think it matters either way. Let's see these scores, man. I keep looking because this Texas game is going to come down to the wire. It's still a 7-point game, man. 40-33 right now.
What'd you take in it? What'd you bet?
I got Texas -1.5, and if you were paying attention, I'm pretty sure I said it multiple times.
You did. Now I remember you saying it multiple times.
I ended up, because the number got up there, I ended up taking the money line. So I had a big cup of juice on that one. That wasn't that.
You took the adjusted money line or the one that we had last night?
No, I got it this morning at a bet. I think I got -145. I didn't like it.
Well, that's better than I thought it would have been.
I don't like to sail over 150. I feel like that's.
How was the score still 15-16? And it's kind of just gone back and forth. Kentucky, top of the key, passes, screen.
These games are close.
Passes the top of the key, driving down, hook, miss, rebound, Alabama. That's pretty much the story of the first half.
Is Sheway just taking a break, or is he in foul trouble?
Don't know, but he is on the bench.
I guess I can pull it up.
Oh. Was that a foul?
Look at Chris Brady's got a nice stat. Daddy, throw that thing up on the screen there. That's something we're talking about. I was leaning Eastern Washington too, but their last game kind of, I don't know. I see way too many of these games. Something kind of swayed me a little bit, but maybe I'm just being scared today. Maybe I just need to suck it up and grab those
don't
balls.
do that when I introed you as somebody who has balls, unlike Dave.
Yeah, that's fair.
We're gonna have to get out that.
Don't make me show my balls on screen, okay?
If you do that, bro, I can't really do anything about it. But that's not cool. Don't do that.
I'm not gonna do it. I don't know where this ballless thing came from, but
Well, you
don't
make bets unless it's like the same team 6 times in a row live. Mike fires away like pow 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 pow.
That's true.
I'm joking, bro. I'm joking.
I did one game on the stream where I thought chasing was a good idea, and obviously it wasn't. But
bro, I'm gonna always give you shit for it. But
yeah, I know. Well, you should. I deserve it.
That game.
It'll end maybe like
these turnovers are just disgusting.
The worst part about that game is I took a nice massive payout from the book that I was on there the day before, and I was like, all right, I'm going to build this thing back up again, and then fucking
you drained it. Yeah.
Literally, I was like, oh, cancel that payout and put a little more back in.
What did you say your first half line was on Kentucky?
3.5.
Backcourt. There's a backcourt turnover.
All right, we need to go down and score this time down the court. Come on now, let's go. Stop fucking around.
Winetine said he has Oklahoma State +4. Maybe we both win. I hope we both win. I hope I win. That game's looking like it's getting real fucking close right now.
For 3. They just look so bad when they shoot the ball.
Should have been on Texas in the first half. I don't know. But when I get a number like that, it's hard. Georgia's up 30-22 right now. So if you still think about that adjusted line on Florida, Mike, maybe. I don't know about Florida, though. That's a suspect team to me.
Yeah, I wonder if they're just going to roll over and play dead today. I mean, they're already doing it. All right, I got this parlay whittled together for us. Looks like it's 20-1.
Okay.
20.5-1. It's a little 5-teamer. Games are starting here in the next 20 minutes or so.
Okay.
It depends on boys and girls. Here we go.
Charging. I don't think Kentucky made a shot in the last 5 minutes.
We're firing off with Eastern Michigan on the money line. We got Youngstown State under 138. Iowa State.
I got that game. Under.
Yeah, we talked about that one last night too. That looks like an under all day.
Dave, shut up and let him give out the parlay.
Sorry.
Iowa State over 132. Eastern Carolina +15 and St. Bonaventure +9. Eastern Michigan money line. Youngstown State under 138. Iowa State over 132. Eastern Carolina +15 and St. Bonaventure +9. Looks like it's about a 20-1 payout.
Oh my God.
Maybe 21-1 if my math's not right.
Okay. For anyone who doesn't know, he does hit these. This Wisconsin game looks like it just tipped. Again,
we cash these things.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy that Wisconsin was a 7.5-point favorite in this game, or underdog in this game, but I still didn't bet it, so we'll see what happens.
Yep. Hammer Poop is on Illinois and on
That fucking name, Hammer Poop.
why am I blanking? Who's playing Kansas again? Fucking West Virginia. He's on both of those, and I told him, I don't know about Illinois. I wondered why Illinois was a 7-point favorite, but I said I can't see West Virginia not getting creamed. They're just
Brandon the Great. That looks about right. I'm gonna fire this off on Twitter real quick too, since we're here. Dad, you put that.
I Kansas indexed it as a 5-point favorite, so I couldn't get away from it. There we go, fucking Kentucky.
What's the score? I need to switch back. I switched games.
19-20.
This Texas-Oklahoma State game is a 2-point game right now.
To tell you the truth, this Kentucky should be up 3 or 4 points. They've missed some really easy shots. Sheway missed a fucking layup a couple drives ago. Steal by Kentucky. Let's see if you guys fuck this up. And Alabama stole it right back.
Yeah, let's go, Bama. Roll Tide.
And
I looked at Wake Forest first half. I didn't bet that. Kansas is I'm on both first half and full game with Kansas, so I am on Kansas with you there. I've also got TCU. That's about to tip probably 20 minutes, I think. Good rebound. Strong.
I'm going to look at the late games after the stream. There's just too many games to cap them all. And I might start. I usually post my bets like at night. I might start posting some stuff during the day because I think there's so much to cap at night. I can't cap it all. 150 games. It's too much. I got to cap it during Saturday morning when I'm watching. It's really easy when you go through and you pick all the big schools out. But as we all know, as you know, Mike, I look at all the small schools. That's my
I prefer that too. It's hard for me to get. Feels like every time I get into one of those big school programs, those games are so played out and everyone's on them and the lines are so super tight. I don't think I can find the edge, or I'm too late to the party because I don't cap the way I should the night before. Yeah. So I'm late to the party and the numbers move too much for me to jump into it anyways.
Today is the most. He's missing everything down underneath. I mean, 2 foot fuck. Oh my god, that's charging. What do they call a blocking foul?
Damn, this game. I need to switch channels. Oklahoma State 39-40 right now. This game's close.
Yeah, he's getting it. Oh, that was block tipped. Yeah, I had Xavier, Kansas, and a bet on Kentucky, Alabama. That's about as big schooly as I get. I never have that many big school bets on a Saturday.
Yeah, I know. You text me and apologize for betting Kansas, and that's I don't accept your apology.
You're infecting me.
Yes, big shot. All right, I got to change the channel. Star Child said he really doesn't think Tennessee covers 18 against South Carolina. They have not done well on the road this year. Tennessee didn't lose, but they only beat Ole Miss by 4, I think. And then I don't know. They've struggled on the road. I want to say 1-1. I need the numbers in front of me.
Who does everyone in the chat have for the national championship, the football game? What's your bet?
I like Georgia. I haven't bet it, but I like Georgia.
I'm on the other side.
There's a big window at 2:00, huh?
Very public dog TCU, as I still like them.
Looks like Missouri is losing right now. I mean, I'm probably behind on some of these because I'm just going through these updates here. Damn. Anybody got a live? I'll bet this game at halftime probably. Anybody got a live look on this game right now that they like or anything they're thinking about?
TCU.
The TCU game, is that what we're talking about?
No. Don't listen to me.
They're talking about the national championship.
National championship. I'm reading the comments.
I tell you what, man. Everybody hit the like button so Dave can finish his fairy water that he got out for everyone.
I have another bottle of champagne too. I might drink them both.
Speaking of TCU, I do have TCU here today at -5.5 against Iowa State in college basketball. Obviously, I know that Iowa State's been red hot, but so is TCU. I'm pretty big, and at home, I think TCU takes it.
Oh, mattress Matt bet TCU. That guy's a clown, but I guess he's kind of good for sports betting because it's something to talk about. But
hey, he put down like $3 million, didn't he?
Every game. I mean, this guy's endless.
And
fucking
Texas
money.
is now losing. Damn, bro, this feels fucking sickening to see this, man. Knowing that I could have had first half too, I fired too quick.
I'm with you,
Chris.
Chris.
That's on the upset. You take the money line, dude. Chris, the money line. Get some balls.
Plus 360, plus 365, I think, right?
For TCU, yeah.
Don't be surprised.
I might put a quarter unit on that, maybe a half unit. We'll see what happens. I just think my whole thing is I was on Michigan. I was on Kansas State the game before. I didn't buy into TCU, but TCU did I said TCU is legit if they can have the firepower to keep up with the top defense. And Michigan's defense is 6 and Georgia's is 5 in the country. So, I mean, and if they can force turnovers, they can keep it within 12.5 points.
God, that number is just so massive. It just seems like I don't know if it's just pure disrespect or pure overvalue. I'm not sure what it is.
I think they're inviting you to. It's kind of scary, but like in Georgia, I'll give you this. Georgia has the capability, any team in the country, no matter how good they are, to just lock them down on defense and blow them out on offense. But yeah. TCU showed me something against Michigan. and I have TCU as a 7-point dog. So if I'm getting, almost 100% line value, sign me up.
I like Georgia, but yeah, I haven't bet it, so that my money's not where my mouth is. I think, and I might bet it though. It depends. I was kind of assuming that people like the public would drive the number down for Georgia, but I don't know. We're not seeing that.
I think it's going to go the other way. I think it's going to get. Yeah, I think we might see a whole other point before that game starts, right? Because how many public, aside from folks that are either alumni or folks that go to
maybe not public. I was just thinking money would drive TCU down.
I was thinking they're going to start the public. Johnny Public's going to look at that game come Sunday and go, "Oh, you know what? I won some money on the NFL. Let me go take this big favorite." I think we're going to see it move. I'm sure I'm wrong, but wouldn't surprise me.
Right. Let's see. Bobby Blitzer said just got fucked. That sucks. I'm assuming that's Duke first half you're talking about. That sucks, man. I'm sorry.
Maybe he means he literally got fucked. So that would be good.
See, you always have to do something like that.
I'm just trying to make it positive, okay? I mean, that again, another turnover that leads to an absolutely mandatory foul because he would have made the shot. And I mean, they're not out of it, but Kentucky should be up.
What's the score again?
19-22. There's another free throw, so it's going to be 19. They're going to be down 5 points.
Not a fly, bro. I can't do it. I'll fucking kill this thing. I need to go get it. I hate flies. There's a fly in here.
How much for the? I guess the over.
Gary, I got to tell you, I started to watch that Great Wilderness, whatever the hell it was called last night. Strange Wilderness.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got about 3 minutes in, and does it get better after the first 3 minutes?
You had too much of that. That
Everclear in me, too much
that
of that
vodka
stuff
water. That's all it was. You need a little bit more of the feel good plant, and a little less.
Yeah, it seemed like that. It was like that. It's an hour and a half movie too. It's like that perfect mark for.
It's absolutely hilarious. The first scene is just him talking to the person on the phone. He puts the fucking fish in the bong and he takes a hit. And he's like, "Whoa, that guy's gonna think he's a shark."
Can't wait.
I must have missed that.
I'm gonna watch it. I said I would. In fact, maybe not today, but I'll watch it this upcoming week.
Uh-huh.
Horrible shot decision. Horrible shot decision. And if they pull ahead now, it's going to be tough for me to cover. And they fouled him. So they get two fucking.
Hey, so for anybody looking for straight plays for this 2:00 window, I put them in the parlay. I certainly played them straight up too. Just FYI.
Right. So anytime you get out a parlay, it's usually something you're betting straight up to, right? I'm not just. Well, I might be throwing darts at the board, but I'm not. There's some rhyme or reason behind it. It's not like I just threw it out, picked it out of the air. Right.
Yeah, I endorse Iapui Youngstown State. I got it at 39 and it went down, but I mean, Iapui is just almost a blind bet under.
I wish I was better at taking lines the night before. I've got like a gun shy tendency because when I first started getting into gambling a lot more than I was. I would play football games on like Mondays and Tuesdays because I'm like, I'm fresh off the weekend. I know what I like. I like what I see coming up. And then the line would move like 2 or 3 points against me or in my – I'd lose either way. It didn't matter. And I was stuck with that bullshit bet all week long just to lose it on Sunday. So I stopped betting those things in advance. I don't know.
It's tough to watch basketball too because you can think you're getting – you can, based on indexing or anything, even feel, you can say, this line's going to go down or up and it goes the other way. It's just if I feel confident, I bet it the night before and I stick to it.
Blitzer Bobby, you got to start following me on Twitter. Shut him down 18. I'll throw plays out there every day, or typically every day.
Make it him slap play of the day.
Yeah, it's tough. It might as well be at this point. So Eastern Michigan money line, Youngstown State under 138, Iowa State over 132, Eastern Carolina plus 15, and St. Bonaventure plus 9. There you go.
Nice. Looks like UConn took a little bit of a lead against Creighton, up 11 right now, 56-45.
Providence up 69-65, St. John's. Another horrible shot.
That's what Brian Smith just put it in the chat too. He said Kentucky taking horrible shots. They're so bad on the offensive end. This team
it's disgusting. I guess the Alabama's turning the ball over too, but if Bama, if they don't get a stop here, my bet is dead. I'm pretty sure.
Bro, I can't switch the channel, man. This Texas game's coming down to the wire. They're fucking it up too. Oklahoma State's looking good in the second half.
That was a sweet drive. That looked like a professional fucking.
I see it's tied. Is it not tied?
Yeah.
Well, thanks, assholes, not you, Kentucky, for reeling it in and then just letting it unravel.
It's someone's asking for my Twitter in the chat there. It's Shut 'em Down 18. SHUTEMDOWN 18. Number 18.
Kentucky got fouled.
Oh, you don't spell 18 out?
Before Twitter was cool, I was playing Madden way back in the day. And they had this thing where you got these like free, I don't even remember what it was. It was something where like if you followed them on Twitter, literally when Twitter first came out, they would give you, I forgot what, bonus points or something for something. So I did it at the time, and it copied your online Madden name. So my online Madden name was Shut 'em Down 18, and it copied it over. I just never changed it. It's like my personal email is still AOL. Whatever, make fun of me.
Jeez, that's still active? You can still have those?
Fuck yeah. Works
Missed
great.
free throw.
Bo's in the chat. Bo Wild spells 65, doesn't it?
What up, Bo?
I love when he puts that stuff in there.
We need to find a bet on this game at halftime. I don't need to, but I'm going to see if I can. I just right now.
No, we're going to because I'm betting something else. This is fucking dog shit. It's not like, here's the deal. Alabama's a better team, but Kentucky's defense is actually pretty decent. They should have made 2 or 3 more field goals. Kentucky should be up in this game.
Yeah, I got a golf play out there too. I made. If anybody wants to follow me in some golf today.
What you got?
Full disclosure, I'm following somebody else, so it is what it is. Starts in an hour. The play is Tom Kim over Jordan Spieth for the 3rd round. It's a -105 spot too. So Tom Kim over Jordan Spieth round 3 matchups -105. Not that 3-ball stuff or 2-ball stuff. It's just a straight head-to-head.
Gotcha.
Just like a little tennis play, Dabby. You know, get tennis, get yourself in some golf. Let's go.
Hell yeah, good rebound. I'm watching my bet just fade away here. Texas just took the lead back 46-45. I should switch back to the game we're supposed to be on, right?
Doesn't
I
matter.
usually have multiple screens here, but I don't right now. So
guys have any other looks later today that you're really all about? What's going on there?
like we talked about, I am all over Kansas. I got Kansas first half a full game, but that's a mush because Dave bet it. So
got it. Stay away.
In all fairness, I didn't remember that you talked about it, and I liked it last night, and I posted it last night, and then I realized you posted it, and I DM'd you and said, "I'm sorry, we're losing."
I literally said it so many times in the stream last
There's
night.
a lot of things were said. Oh my God, drained to 3. A lot of things were said last night. I don't remember all of it. I mean, what can I?
This guy's 20 and they're calling him the next Tiger. Damn. Kansas State. Brandon the Great said he likes Kansas State coming up. I'm on TCU. That tips here in 6 minutes, 5.5.
I don't know. Is there anything bettable in this game at halftime? I mean, the Bama line's going to suck. So do you dare bet Kentucky? I mean,
that's what I was wondering. Are you going?
Daniel, it was Eubanks. We took Eubanks live going into the 3rd set last night, and
that's another shot, and Bama goes down again. I mean, this offense is unbearably horrible.
We laughed because Daddy ended up taking a plus money spot that could have gone. If it had gone to a tiebreaker, it was a loss, and
Mike tried to screw me, but really what he did was hook me up. So I'll take it.
Like, He's like, what does the -0.5 mean? I was like, take it. It's plus money. And then we looked down and realized if it goes to tiebreaker, it's a loss. And it didn't, though. It came through at the end. So
I was like, can they tie? He was like, well, you can take it.
We got lucky on that one. But rather be lucky than good, right? That's the old adage.
Right? I don't believe in luck. Luck is just preparation and opportunity. That's all it is.
The other thing is, if you wanted to bet Kentucky, if you think
that's not a travel. This is don't start doing this shit, man.
What? Oh, you're watching the Texas game.
Even the coach, man. Don't
another turnover,
shit, man.
Wow, Kentucky, motherfuckers. What are we going to do? What are we going to bet? We're going to bet something. We're going to figure this out. We're going to dissect this.
This one right here, this exact one, or just find something? Because I mean, Kentucky would be the only thing that you could look at, I would think.
So this is my thinking with Kentucky. And I feel so, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to do it, but they can't shoot this bad in the set. You know what Calipari is going to say. They can, but Calipari is going to go in there and say, you guys need to get better looks. And not
He's
turn
been
the ball.
telling them that for like weeks now.
They're just, I don't know.
How's that not a foul, bro? These refs, bro. How?
Bro,
4 minutes into this game, it's gonna come down.
How? Hiawatha. That's probably racist now too, because fucking there's no more Redskins anymore and Indians.
Bro, stop. I don't even know where this is going. Shout out Star Child. He said hell no.
It's not because I have a buddy that lives on the reservation up there from when I was playing hockey younger. So
you're going to double down on Bama? What's the line on Bama second half? I mean, I can't do that. If I switch, if I'm just not going to bet this game. I'm going to find something else to bet right now.
Florida pulled up by 5 at halftime. That was such a fucking
bro. I'm
spot.
doing the same thing. I'm sitting here kicking myself. Missouri's up right now, and we could have got them fucking when they were down 8. But you know, it's all good. It's all good. We'll find something here.
I mean, I hate to have the entire bankroll and play right off the gate, though. You know. I mean, I don't hate it, but
do you like Kentucky at half right here, or do you not really have?
Who, me? I'm already on Bama, so I can't. I don't like to go. I don't even like to try to middle it. I take my spot and move on to the next one.
Gotcha.
I still like that under, though. I endorse that under for anybody that's still looking at it. It's down to 1.
People in the chat were on the over, and that under is going to go way under.
How much of the what's the adjusted number on the total? Does anybody know?
What are you trying to adjust it to? Up or down?
What did it start at, and what is it at right now live?
Total was like 148, I think, or 147.
Yeah, and when we talked about it, it was 145 down to 143 or something like that. It's down to 134 now, I think.
Yeah.
34 and a half.
Philly said Saturday football. Can't wait. You guys got anything to throw out for that really quick? Make sure and get us to everything, guys, because if there's something to talk about, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Go for it, guys.
Cool,
I know
Mike,
you two would be a little better if they want to hear
go ahead.
it.
I'll get associated, situated here. I was just going to say, spent 8 hours looking at the card today.
So I've got one bet, and I like it, and
it's
it's gone up. And I talked about it last night, but Mike and I have talked about it today. I like it up to 7, at least maybe even 80 yards. Christian Kirk needs 91 yards to make $500,000. And he also needs 2 catches to make another $500,000. And you know he's talking to Trevor Lawrence and saying, hey, dude, this is $1 million game for me. Get the ball. So I have his Christian Kirk's over receiving yards at 59.5. It's up at 65 now. Don't worry about it. Just take it. That's for the late game.
All right, Mike, what about you? I'm going to tell you on that and mush it since you tailed Kansas.
No, go for it. I mean, you're not going to mush me.
That number climbed. I told him earlier today. It's up to, I think my one book's got it at 65 or 66 and a half now. So he still needs 90. So it's still in play. Yeah. But so I've got the look I like for that. I'll start with the Titans game. I took the over 39 and a half in that spot. A bunch of reasons why, but I said last night I was sharing that stat about the second time head-to-head teams play from the same division, and the trend is a super over. That seems like a low number, and I don't know. I see that we're going to see fireworks. I think at the very least we see Derrick Henry puts 2 touchdowns on the card, and Trevor Lawrence and ETN should easily be able to get 2. So we're only maybe 2 or 3 away from getting that thing to cash. So I think that's a good spot there. Definitely like that over, and I'm going to lean Raiders with those points. I think Stidham's certainly not a starter, but he's not a complete piece of shit either. So I think there's an opportunity there It looks like sharp money's pounding on the Raiders. I see the number climbing. I associate the dogs with the overs. So, there's a couple of things I like in that spot. Plus, the Raiders, I go back to when – do you guys remember a couple years ago when John Gruden started coaching the Raiders? They beat the Chiefs when they were on that fire season where I think they were almost undefeated, and they ended up winning the Super Bowl. But he jumped in the bus and he drove it around the stadium like 2 or 3 times after they won and got the hell out of there back to the airport.
I don't remember.
Everyone was up in arms about it. But I still think that's the Raiders, for some reason, match up really well against the Chiefs. And it's either I think 9 points, might even move up another half a point. It's a good spot there, too. So those are my 2 spots, the over, the Jags, and the Raiders money line.
I like both those. I'd be on if I was on anything on the Raiders game, I'd be on the Raiders for sure.
60 points. And I saw a stat, I think it's 2-7-1 for Patrick Mahomes against the spread. He's been getting those big numbers, and he's just not covering them, right? Do they really care to go out there and blow out the Raiders tonight? I don't know.
Ron Lofton makes a good point. The halftime line is Kentucky -1.5. Man, I don't know where to go with that. And it's 76.5 for the second half total. What do they think they're going to suddenly just, actually the reason why this went under was Kentucky wasn't making shots.
You thought about that. Something in my mind saying that the second half goes over for some reason.
Actually, you know what? I'm going Kentucky has to cover 2 points in the second half. I think Calipari does it. I'm doubling up. I'm going with Kentucky second half -1.5. That's my bet.
There we go.
So, I don't want to interrupt you guys.
And by the way, Mike, you'll cut anyone that bet Alabama pre-flop with 6 points or whatever, 4.5. You'll still win if Kentucky covers 1.5. So
we'll keep going over this other stuff, guys. We're here for the whole game, so we'll keep talking about this too. Winetine said he's on the under 27 first half in the Raiders game. JW asked thoughts on Henry anytime touchdown -125.
So the only prop bet that I'll play where I lay odds is Daddy's Jordan Clarkson over 3-pointer prop. Other than that, I tend not to. So if it was me and I was looking at that Derrick Henry prop, first and foremost, he screwed me last week sort of by sticking his neck out there and not playing that championship game for me. That aside, why not go for 2 touchdowns? 2 touchdowns is +420. Instead of laying -125, you get the big score with the 2 touchdowns. I think the last time he played the Jags, didn't he put over 200 yards on the board? Not to mention his end of December runs when these games are kind of up in the air is an opportunity there for, I think you're going to see 200 yards, 180. 180's got to be at least a touchdown, and he's going to be right on the goal line for another, in my opinion. So I'd go with the Derrick Henry 2 touchdown prop.
And another thing too, and I agree with Mike, for anytime touchdowns or home runs or anything, never take, always plus money odds. But for receiving yards or rushing yards, I will take a -115, a -120 if I like it. Not for TD though.
Hey, did anybody notice last night too? I threw out. We were talking on the show with the Lakers game, right? Even though I was an asshole and double hammered that Atlanta spot, the LeBron James double was even money, but his triple double was +450 or something like that was the number. I think he ended up like one or 2 rebounds short of that. He definitely hit the double, but I think he almost hit that big prop spot. So that kind of validates to some degree what I'm saying there is, you can catch even money or even lay a couple of dollars in juice, but why not go for the big score, right? If you hit one big score, it covers you for 2 or 3 other shots that you're taking at it. So that's my
think alike. I love it. We really do think alike. I mean, what? I don't
Look,
know.
he's calling you guys Beavis and Butthead and me a pimp. Appreciate you.
No, you think that's what he said?
By the way,
can you read? He's obviously not. Read a fucking book.
He's not calling you the pimp. Trust me. He's not calling me the pimp either. But someone else called us Beavis and Butthead too, so that's kind of
what?
It's kind of funny that the other,
because you look like one of them. Probably that's what it is.
I do not look like Beavis or Butthead.
You look like a Beavis and a Butthead.
What's a Beavis?
I don't know. I think it's like a vagina.
I don't know. I love that.
What up, MDR? Shout out to our guy MDR in the chat.
Da-na, da-na-na. I love
stressing here at the end, man. I can't focus on anything else. Damn, it's coming down to the wire. Good fucking hands. Hold on to the ball.
Robert Woods, anytime TD plus 440. Dobbs went to him several times last week.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. Bring that energy out.
Dobbs looks like a cancer patient. If you look at his
yeah, I can't do Robert Woods there in any fashion because he used to play for the Bills.
He played for USC. Yeah. USC, baby.
Fuck him.
Fuck him.
Duke is now up 42-33 on BC.
So just for not full transparency, just so you know, the line did drop to Kentucky -1 second half. I took it at -1. I can't imagine the Calipari isn't going to fucking Shweebway. It's such a hard name to say.
Shweebway. It's not that hard to say.
Shweebway. He missed like 3 baskets under the basket. Like just fucking fuck me.
So I've got this program that takes a look at all these props that are out there. I'm not a huge prop player either, so maybe it's because I'm always going for the plus 400, 500 scores and falling short. But they give an A- grade, highest grade on the Kansas City game versus the Raiders. As we're talking about that is Patrick Mahomes under 39.5 passing attempts. It's an A-, highest grade on the card in that game. It's got a 16.5% edge. So they graded as a 36 projected attempts, and the number set at 39.5. So they do like the under in the Patrick Mahomes passing attempts, which correlates with his under in yardage. His yardage is set at 331, and the number's pegged at about 312 right now. So if you're looking for some extra props there, go fire away at those. That's not a bad shot. Patrick Mahomes, that correlates with him shitting the bed and not getting the big win against the Raiders. So let's go.
There's another angle, a wrinkle to that, and that is
miss your free throws.
Not that he's going to do it, but he's 430 yards away from breaking the all-time passing record, Peyton Manning's. That's a lot of yards, but I wonder if they're going to let him loose. The only way that happens is if the Raiders keep it close, and he needs to stay in, and it's a gunslinging situation.
Did you guys answer Mike's question?
You guys ever use PH search engine for scores in games? No.
Pornhub search engine?
Stop.
Yeah. I don't know. PH.
No,
kind of
sure.
Hollywood. Pussy hair? It's PH.
You got pussy hair on your face.
I do. I rub it right off. I'm so aggressive, Just get down there.
No, I'll tell you what, I am looking for another website. If anybody has recommendations out there, that 4-letter company is just terrible. It's commercials all the time. It's constantly fucking loud noises and seems like it's lagging behind.
Let's go. Big 3 by Texas right there. Damn, I'm trying so hard to not I can't think about it. I'm having trouble. I'm not listening to anything that we're talking about right now.
Good.
I don't know if you guys like hearing these props, but I just looked over to the Jags-Titans game. 6 spots that they grade an A- or better for opportunities in this Titans game. So if you guys want to hear them, I'll throw them out there.
We want to hear them.
Or I can go fuck myself.
You guys have been doing a great job. I feel like. I'm sorry.
I want to hear them.
It's a basketball stream, right? We're talking football.
Yeah,
big game.
This is a live bet stream. It's a basketball stream, but come on, we're here to make money. I literally won a horse bet last night and a fucking tennis bet. I don't cap or bet either of those things, but because of the wonderful people around us, it happened. So
shout out to Razor. That was an awesome 30-1 bomb that he popped out there.
This is only important. I know everyone I let it go under the rug, but I didn't bet again for the rest of the night on the horses. I know they were like, "Oh, you have to." I was like, "No, I fucking don't have to. I just hit a 30-1. The fuck." Yeah. It's like 30 days right there winning, and I'm good.
Yeah, that was a good.
Not spot. Really, but it was a good win. It was dope.
All right, so they've got two A+ grades for the Jaguars-Titans game. The first one doesn't necessarily correlate with my 2+ touchdowns, but Derrick Henry under receiving yards.
The ball.
35.5 is the number that he's pegged at with I'm not sure if I should say the company that they're associating it to, but
the fuck down, bro.
35.5 receiving yards. They like the under. They're projecting him at 14. It's the highest edge on the card at 38.5%. It's an A+ grade. The second A+ grade is it's also the only second A+ grade here is Trevor Lawrence under passing completions. 24.5 is the number that he's pegged at. These are also low juice, by the way. That last one was minus 115. This one minus 114, under 24.5 passing completions. They're projecting him to complete 21.5, which makes it a 21.5% edge. Okay, so we got Derrick Henry under receiving yards, Trevor Lawrence under passing attempts. That seems to me to correlate with the ground game, right? So there should be a ton of rushing props. I can't say this guy's name for shit. I did cash a prop with him the other day. Chigozium Okunkowo. I'm not sure. Don't judge me on the enunciation or pronunciation. 24.5 is his projected receiving yards. They like the under, and it's an even money prop. They're projecting him at 15.76 yards, which is a 19.1% edge. That gives it a grade of an A. Only A on the card for that game. 3 more in the A category, and then everything else is B on down. The next one is Trevor Lawrence under passing attempts, under 35.5. So they like Trevor Lawrence to go under his passing yards or passing completions and under his passing attempts. They think he'll get 32.5, which gives it a 17.3% edge. Zay Day, under 56.5 receiving yards. It's a plus 102 prop. They think he'll get 44.5, which makes it an A- and a 16% edge.
He needs yards for his incentive too. I wonder what he needs, but he's another guy that gets paid for. So that's kind of
interesting, right? And then the next one, the last one in the A category is your boy, Christian Kirk. Under 5 receptions is a minus 118 prop. They think he'll get 4.6. So he's splitting hairs at that point. Yeah. Does correlate to a 15.1% edge at an A- grade. So there's 6 player props for anybody that's trying to make some money on the player prop market come this Jacksonville game. Or if you're a DFS player, good idea to look at those too.
They're basically saying it's going to be a ground and pound type of game, but that makes sense with the Titans. But I can't imagine if Christian Kirk and Zay Jones need. I mean, if Trevor Lawrence knows that they're getting paid, that he's not going to get him the ball a few times. I mean, that's just, I don't know. Took me a lot of weed and mushrooms to find that. What? Oh, one example: oiled up or oiled down for oil. Price or time? What? Oh, yeah. Boogeyman's right. You're muted, buddy.
My bad. Texas is on the free throw line right now, 54-46, 51 seconds to go, 52 seconds essentially to go in this game. I only need 1.5, but I want them to cover the full 3.5 for anyone that got it late.
Kentucky, the game started. Kentucky has the ball in the Schweeb way. Back out for 3. Shoots the ball. Of course they miss. Schweeb rebounds.
That's it right there.
You got that bet. I've been watching the score, Cab. You're fine. Got it.
Bro, I don't ever count my chickens until those motherfuckers.
Horrible shot again. Horrible shot. He could have drove another 3 or 4 feet in, but didn't.
Ball game, boys.
Good hit. Bam hits the first shot of the second half.
Appreciate you, Warren. Here, I'll hit my thing, Dutch's thing, our thing. Where is it? I'll take it. Anybody who tailed also, I hope some of you got on that Texas game also, because I think we talked about it several times last night on here too. And it was my first best bet of the NCAA Pub Hub today. So
pay that man his money.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice.
Leonard makes a shot for 3. Kentucky drains a 3. Good job.
You took Kentucky -1, correct?
Dutch, I hope you won.
Dutch, he fucked up your thing. Dutch told me he tailed me today. We're good, obviously, with Texas and the other ones, but Dave tailed me on Kansas, so we're fucked. He mushes all my bets. Anytime he tails, I lose.
Leonard has a good point, which is actually an angle I might take in that game. If Casey gets up quick and you can get a bunch of points with the Raiders live, that might be the look too.
Yeah. I always like to have something.
I didn't have to switch to another game I have a bet on. I got TCU over Iowa State. I should have I need to go back to the Kentucky game and watch it with you guys. But Dave's such a bad announcer and he's ahead of me. It's like hard to watch.
I don't come on here to be the color.
I'm fucking with you, bro.
I'm just here to say
don't be
stupid shit.
sensitive all of a sudden. Drink some more of your fairy water.
Oh, that's right. I need some more.
Do we have enough likes? Hit the like
Thanks,
button. He
Dad.
said he's going to drink. Are you almost done with that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We want to see a huge chug on the second bottle of champagne. How many likes do you want for that?
Bro, I'm sitting around bottles of alcohol. I'm fine.
You're another bottle of champagne? Jesus.
No, that's in the kitchen. That's in the kitchen. This is on the table from last night. This is the good shit.
When it fits in reach, it's all good, right?
Yeah. Man, that guy's a fucking Oates is a great fucking dresser.
What?
Alabama's coach.
He is.
Isn't his name Nick Oates?
Yeah, you know where he came. You know where he came from?
His mother's vagina. I don't know where.
University of Buffalo.
There's.
Oh, he did.
Really like whiskey and coke going in my nose, and I swear to God, it was this close to coming out of my nose there. Because you actually said something funny, but I still didn't laugh.
The only time University of Buffalo was actually good at anything, were they an Elite Eight team or a Final?
That's right. They were. I remember that.
And then the following year, he got the hell up out of there.
Man, Fix's end just got me. I was looking down. He said I'm muted, man. God, I can't. Boy, guys, you did not see.
We get him, boy. We get him.
First off, this stream, when I started it, was so Dave didn't even realize we were live, and he was just sitting there like this. And I was like talking with my mic muted, and I fucked up the intro. And then if you go to the NCAA Pub Hub, Ian every time was like, "Well, Cab, you're muted. That's the fifth time. Cab, you're muted." And he's so nice about it. While everyone in the chat's like, "Put this motherfucker in timeout."
Oh, that's nasty, Nate.
Right? There we go, Dave. Go. Finish it. You showed it up. You put it up. You might as okay. See, that's almost as fast as Moose chugs.
Well, I would beat Moose. I would beat him. Put 2 beers in there. I'll beat him. We'll put money on it.
So I ran this bullshit parlay together earlier today. It's just a 3-legger for that. I told you guys I was a little I wasn't enamored with the 12 o'clock card, but I threw a UConn money line, Texas money line, Missouri money line out there. Turned out to be a plus 169 payout. So 3 homer pick, 3 giant favorite picks worked out in my favor. I'll take it. I'm sure everyone likes hearing that.
Nice. When did you give it out?
I didn't give it out.
I'm so dog shit.
I'm celebrating the win in front of everybody that wants to hear about it. So
Bama misses a second free throw, gets the offensive rebounds, and then shoots a 3. Kentucky's been shooting threes, which actually they're having good looks, but that's not what they should be doing. They should be getting the ball down low.
Don't give him credit, Joe. Don't make him feel good about things he says.
Kentucky for 3. That was a really good look, but it just didn't get in. Another 3 for Kentucky. Again, misses. I mean, stop shooting threes, you fucking stupid idiots. What are you doing? And Alabama drives down and goes, that's what they're doing. They're just, what are you doing? What the fuck's going on?
it's like that guy last night.
Bro, that got me. Bro, you said it another 3, and another 3. And you said it 2 minutes ago, too, and another 3.
Yeah.
Stop fucking shooting threes.
They shot a 3 and they rebounded it and they passed it out again outside. What are they doing? Like, drive to the fucking hoop, you motherfuckers. And another 3. And they miss it.
Wow.
This is just retarded.
Dysfunctional.
Sorry, this is dysfunctional.
There you go.
This is one more chromosomed.
This is Dave.
No, I don't do shoeies. I don't have a boot with a zipper on the side.
Bro, did you hear Nick last time we talked about the shoeies and he came on here or something? He said, I think they finally got to me. How do you not make that shot, bro? You're wide open. He said, I think they finally got to me. I don't know. He must have drank like some kind of like fucking living organism or something in his foot.
So literally your feet have fungus on it. Your feet have fungus on it, right? And it's in your shoe. Like that's not, anything no one knows.
I could throw up just thinking about that.
Yeah, and you're gonna drink that? That's fucking disgusting.
Bro, you got athlete's throat.
Like, I mean, I could liken it to a lot of different gross things, but I mean, fungus, like drinking. Oh my God, fuck that.
Ooh, there you go, Ron Lofton. He said he got some Frosted Flakes Indica, 29.3% or dispensary just delivered. That sounds good. Iowa State just took an early lead here in this game. Low scoring, 10-8 right now. Iowa State's up by 2. TCU's got the ball. Just really good defense out of both schools, which is what they both do, is play really good defense.
I hope John Calipari didn't go in the locker room and tell them to keep shooting threes. I hope that they're just doing that and he's going to tell them not to do it, because they are not the team to be doing that.
3 for 13 from 3 is what Brian Smith just said.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck are they doing? Like,
it doesn't make any sense to just keep throwing them up.
They start. I mean, the thing is their defense does look good. They're what? I'm gonna look up their
Star Child. He said, "What up? I'm back. Let's go, Bama." He's rooting for Kentucky to keep shooting threes.
I know he is. I want Bama. Bama should way cover their 6 points. Just let me cover the second half. I mean, shit, 1 point.
Let's go, Kevin Lee.
Cash Providence. I knew I should have been on that too. It just I didn't want to have too many like top team bets. I had too many.
Pay that man his money.
Where's our guy Nate? He was all over Providence. He should be in here.
He's from Rhode Island.
Okay, I'm just saying he was all over him. Yeah. MDR said, timestamp, Dave, stop fucking shooting threes.
I do, Jose, we give him a hard time. He made a good joke. He said I look like Ohio State's Brutus with a beard.
That's pretty funny.
That is pretty funny because my hair, I mean, I do kind of look, I have a big, fat, round face. Yeah.
He did pretty good with that one.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, Star Child said he gave up on his over because Kentucky is awful, right? 3 for 13 from 3. They're probably 3 for 14 now.
Yeah, I know it was, Brian, but I can't imagine that Calipari didn't go in and have a better game plan for the second half. Like, that was my whole deal. This is not right. So if the books knew that Kentucky was going to shoot threes, good for them. They're all wearing helmets. To go along with the theme of what we've been talking about. All they need is a drill cup. And their mother taking them out to the playground. Their 90-year-old mother taking them out to the playground.
That's funny.
Stuff.
Yeah, Brian, they're not falling, but they don't need to be shooting them. They need to be driving. I mean, granted, they're not as big or they don't seem as physical as Alabama does, but
I don't know. They are pretty big and physical. I mean, not getting into the paint.
They're not playing physical is what I'm saying. They're
Right.
being wieners.
Bro, you better not have fucked my Kansas bet. Kansas is a big bet. I got 5 bets today, but 2 of them are on Kansas.
What time is that game start?
Not till like 5, I don't think. Well, 5 my time.
Well,
Good pass. Make the fucking shot. Dude, why? Wow.
Wow, they're down 18. This is kiss it goodbye, Dave. They needed to get up. They needed to shorten the gap early on. They're not going to come back. No way.
I mean,
a team that's not making shots is not a team that's going to come back from a big deficit. That was even a good drive, and they missed it. Oh, my God. Drove to the hoop and missed a layup.
it's funny that we're on this live stream together. I just got a text alert or a tweet alert that it says Jordan Clarkson will not rejects his extension offer with the Jazz right now. Jordan Clarkson rejects his extension offer. I don't know if it's true or not. It just came through. I haven't had a chance to look at it. Interesting.
You betting on that prop tonight, Dave?
No. Kentucky shoots another 3 and misses.
You got to keep riding that thing. Ride it like a little show pony. Let's go.
That's what I'm saying. Except for Dave, he's only bet it once and lost, so he can stay.
Yeah, I stayed off it. I bet it once, and it was the best place to bet it. By the way, against
over
the
over 2.5.
Why was it the best cab? You remember why I bet it?
Their defense, San Antonio's perimeter defense.
Yeah, it's horrible. Yeah.
But
worse.
Clarkson's one of those people that, like, with the way he works with the ball, you're almost better to have a good defense on him, like, because he's going to, like, take fucking ridiculous Superman shots that sometimes go in. He's fucking he's so sporadic with his ball handles. What do you got, Mike, on the juice on it?
Minus 122.
I can see minus 110, minus 118, minus 127. So it's like all over the place.
The Mike Conley over 11.5 points in that game looks like an opportunity. It looks like it's even money, maybe slightly plus money. 11.5 is the point total, and he's got 17 plus in each of his last 3 games after he was held down to single digits the previous game. So it looks like he comes back after a poor showing and falls out, and it's a 6-7 points under.
Bro, Dutch, our guy, he said clear map spot today. Shout out to him. And then he also said, who the fuck wants to stay in Utah? You see the interview where the camera person was like interviewing Jordan Clarkson. They were like, say your name and spell it. And he's like, Jordan Clarkson. He spells it. They're like, do you go to many Jazz games? He's like, yeah, I go to a lot of them. Like, they didn't even fucking realize who they were talking to. It was hilarious.
Yeah, I sent that video to you. I thought that was great.
You did. Thank you.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, this Gabby's going to love this. She had no idea who he was. Even after he said his name, she still had no idea who he was.
Right. I was wondering where I got. How old is it? Do you know?
I don't know, but he looked pretty young in that. I guess he was a young guy, but he looked pretty young in it. That was funny. Get me out of there. Starchild's asking Dutch if he thinks it's a Mav spot. It looks like that's what he said, right? It's a clear Mav spot is what he said.
Yeah. Clarkson's threes, I mean, anybody who's been betting it has had huge success since I put us on it. I don't post it all the time, but I bet it a lot. I post it a lot also.
Mavs have got 8 first half wins in a row against the New Orleans Pelicans. That's an interesting little number there. 8 straight, they're money line spots, but they've won 7 straight as a favorite. And yeah. Looks like it could be a little opportunity there.
When you read Dutch's comments, you could imagine what he's saying in his voice.
I'm on Arkansas in the first half against Auburn. I haven't really talked on that here. I took Arkansas plus a half a point in the first half. I genuinely think Arkansas is a better team than Auburn, and getting half a point in the first half, I love it. Arkansas's got a couple injuries, but I think this team has depth and has the ability to make a run.
Wisconsin, Illinois is at halftime. It looks like Illinois is up 3 points right now.
Why didn't you drive and shoot that, you fucking wiener? Like, this is.
How many likes are we at? Are you ready to drink your?
Yeah, I'm ready to drink something. This is today might be find me at the bottom of the bottle by nightfall. I mean, shit. What the fuck's going on?
Bro. God, I hope. I will not think of anything else if Kansas doesn't cover other than you.
But okay. In all fairness, I did not remember the conversation you had. I looked at it and I liked it, and I indexed Kansas as 5-point favorites.
Right.
So, I mean,
I don't even really think we've even bet the same that much, dude. I'm sure we've won stuff.
No, we really don't. We do in baseball. Well, we align in baseball quite a bit, but
yep.
Football, we're not on the same. We
don't even have this. I'm not saying we go against each other. We don't even bet the same games.
That's my point. Yeah.
Good defense, better shot by Iowa State there. Iowa State's up early, 16-10. A spot.
Here's one of those opportunities. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You guys are making.
I mean, we're here for live betting. You could probably get TCU on a money line right now if anybody wants to. I've got them plus 5.5 or minus 5.5. So if you want my opinion, it's pretty easy what it is.
You like TCU in that one? Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
You bet it already, didn't you?
Yeah, I bet it pregame. And right now you can get them on a money line.
I took a little sprinkle, put a little sprinkle on top of Wisconsin money line. They're down 3 at halftime. Why not? Plus 300. Let's go.
What's the score of that game right now?
30-27. So they're getting 6.5 live for the full game, plus 300. Why not? I thought Wisconsin could get it done outright pregame. So I think it was only like a 2-point spread, wasn't it? You guys remember?
No, Wisconsin was like a 7-point dog or something.
Yeah, 7-2.
Really?
Illinois. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the number was low. Actually,
No,
my
it was
notes
like 7
is low.
points. It was real fishy because I think they're Illinois is on like a 3-game skid or something, or 3 of 5, and Wisconsin's I think's a better team.
Stimmy OG. There he is. He said, "What's good, fresh? I'm putting that guava gelato in the air and plotting on what game I should put my ladies' money on."
I knew when you said that name, I knew exactly what you were going to read before I even saw it. Stimmy OG.
I love that.
I do too.
Fuck it, man. I think I'll grab TCU live here since I can. I want to give something out with everyone, and I still like it, so I'm going to take some TCU money line action. Let's see. And I'm not really getting involved in this Kentucky game. There's just nothing to do in it. Wow. Chill out, dude. Fouling like crazy right there. There we go. Just took it. How are you saying it? The under looking terrible. Is that your bet, Dave, or his bet?
Yeah, the Iopui is looking awful. It's a horrible, just like all the rest of my bets today.
Well, let's take a shot to that. Win or lose, we booze.
Of course. Do I go get the? Do I get?
Don't as long as you don't fuck up Kansas, bro. I'm good because like that could fuck up my day. So you better not fuck up my day.
I'm not here to fuck up anyone's day. It might just happen though. What is that Iapui game at right now? I got to pull it up. Hopefully you didn't tail. Good thing I didn't post this fucking Kentucky bet. Yeah, Iapui is 5 minutes left. Total is 63. They could slow down. We're probably not winning that, but they could slow down. This Kentucky, and they should be embarrassed, Kentucky. This is the type of game, if you're in high school, your coach makes you run suicides all practice the next game. That's until you puke.
Foul and one. Let's fucking go, baby. I got that TCU money line now. They're going to cover the motherfucking spread and the money line. Fuck the money line bet. Go get my spread bet also. And one. Make your free throw. Fucking douchebag. Let's go.
It's so funny how like sports bettors and people that watch fucking sports, all the disdain and like how we cuss people out and say things, and if you were there or like anywhere near them or in their face, like these are like big fucking like manly motherfuckers that would. Anyway, it's
You're
just
talking about me, right?
We're talking about everyone. I do it too. Like, oh, you motherfucker, or you.
No. Like the big manly motherfucker. That's me, right?
I know you're a tall guy. Like I'm a big guy too. Any of these guys would break your face. Like
I'll break your face. That's all you need to worry about.
That's fine. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Oh,
but
yeah,
these guys are. I mean, my buddy, we're in Manhattan Beach. You don't know that we're in by the beach somewhere in California, and we're at a bar, and it's this volleyball tournament that's put on by the city.
You got your ass kicked by a volleyball player?
No. Well, Luke Walton. No. What I wanted to say is that this volleyball player who was playing would beat your ass too. Luke Walton was walking through this crowded bar, and my buddy, who's a big guy too, he went to ASU, and Luke Walton went to U of A. He gets right in Luke Walton's face, and goes, "Sun Devils!" And Luke Walton, I guarantee you, was this close to punching him in the face. A look of like,
but he didn't punch him.
No, because the guy's.
What a bad story.
Well, no,
bro.
Are you kidding me? Getting in Luke Walton's face and yelling at him.
Boo.
That's a good story.
Who's Luke Walton? What'd you say?
That same bar, the same buddy, went up to Mark Cuban, and Mark Cuban was not with his wife.
Was he with somebody else?
He was with 2 girls.
Did you get a picture?
No, and I probably shouldn't say that on PSR because that guy, could fucking shut this thing down. But
tie ball game, baby. Yeah, don't say that. Stop going after Mark Cuban, bro.
Yeah,
he's like one of our rich people in Dallas.
Oh, I love Mark Cuban, especially because he wasn't with his wife.
Let's go, Lucas Ryan. Glad you got that money line, man.
I support infidelity.
Yeah, we need Eastern Carolina, JPZ. I think they're just rolling over right now.
Oh, big shot by Iowa State to follow up TCU's 3.
Here's a couple of trends that I stumbled upon here. NFL oriented teams coming off a road game in the under that score more than 28 points are 10-1 against the spread with a margin of 6 if they're on at least a 3-game streak against the spread.
Good shot.
Sports the Jags -6.5. Anybody that was listening earlier?
How's our parlay looking?
Eastern Carolina sucks. I didn't look much further than that one.
Oh,
and Iowa is gonna shit the bed too.
Eastern Michigan, Iowa might have been a full reverse parlay.
Yo, I like this live bet that I just got on TCU a little bit ago. I think they're going to turn this game up and pull away at some
reverse
point.
parlay.
If anybody wants to still get in on it, I don't think it's too late. If anybody tailed in the chat, TCU is down 18-19 right now, so they're still losing. But I just think they're the better team than Iowa State right now. That should be a fucking – and turnover TCU, that should have been a fucking foul, though. Terrible fucking job down low right there. And now they're losing by 3. You can probably still get in.
Hey, Deb, you can get Kentucky +22.5 live right now if you want to try to capitalize on that window. No?
I'm going to be honest with you guys. I gave that game up. Like, I stopped even looking at it. I'm glad I didn't bet it. I was close to taking Kentucky with Dave, and I had no thank you.
Yeah. Hope good luck or good going for everyone that took Alabama. I wasn't going to take them full game or have a full game bet, but I thought they'd keep it close. And then they look worse in the second half, which anyway.
Right when I make that comment about TCU looking good, they give up 2 easy layups down low. Just nothing, defense not to be found. Coach is calling timeout, though. He knows what's up. Fucking all that fight back just to do that. Fucking, I'd light them up right now.
I'm looking at that line. I kind of don't want to touch it because of the whole mush thing, but it's
what
locked.
Line?
The live TCU line.
You can take it, bro. I don't care.
Yeah, it's locked right now. I can't see what it is.
I give you permission to
bet. Daddy's approval to make a live line play.
Yeah.
I just feel bad because it's only happened a couple times, but when I find a spot, like Cab will have his deal, like he'll have Clarkson or Houston or like Kansas today, whatever the fuck it is. And I find an angle that I really like, and I jump on it, and that's the one time it doesn't hit. So
usually when I say something, and one of my buddies is like, "I like that one too," I'm like, "Ah, fuck, that's the old public trap right there." I fell right into it.
Yeah,
Westbrook in the lineup for Kentucky.
Yeah, they shouldn't be shooting threes. That's the whole thing. That's not their. I mean, what the fuck are you doing?
It's ugly, man. It's just ugly. Just a disgusting showing by the Wildcats here. But I said that. I'm pretty sure I said that early. Dave just didn't listen. I said Kentucky's a bad basketball team.
I didn't. Well, okay, here's the deal. The line's at 6, and the first half's at 3.5. No one, not even the books, thought that fucking Kentucky would be this bad. Is what the deal is.
Nobody did.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ross, I am. I like that spot, Ross. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm going to be looking at those games later. That's my after the stream. I'm going to be looking at the West Coast.
And the 2:00 game about to tip off here. I like Wake Forest in the first half. I haven't bet it yet, but Wake Forest first half is something that I've cashed on a lot over the last couple of years. And Louisville's. What do you want me to say about Louisville? 2-13 this year. They have played a little better of late, but the same Kentucky team we're watching right now beat the shit out of them. NC State beat them by 12. I mean. Louisville, like I said, just been terrible basketball team this year.
-4.5 in the first half. You support that?
Yeah.
Yeah, TCU's down 5 points, and their money line's still -133. So obviously, they think there's going to be a comeback.
Where were you fellas when I was talking about that Florida game? I even said something about it. Man, Florida's beating them up right now.
Did you bet it yet, Dave?
No, I haven't. I'm
okay.
Staring.
Well, some of the chat's betting it with us now, so maybe you shouldn't mush it. No, I'm just kidding.
What are they? I have the screen up. What are they betting? Are you guys taking the money? You're not taking the money line. You're taking the points, right? Oh, 125.
No, I got -125 earlier. I bet it earlier. I didn't bet it just now. I bet it earlier. I mean, I have 5.5 full game. Starchild said he thinks Wake covers full game. He'll wait second half because he thinks he can get a better second half line. That's in a game like this, if you can get a better second half line, it's a beautiful thing. So. Michigan State's off to a slow start. Michigan up 5-3. Let's see here. Duke Boston College is a 4-point game down here with 2 minutes left, or 5 minutes left, 5 minutes, 45 seconds left. That's crazy to me. Did you get in on Florida, Mike?
No.
Okay.
No. We talked about it, and then we talked about how bad we thought Florida was, or how suspect they were. I don't think we said bad.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's 53-63 right now, so that's a good lead for Florida, but that could still go either way.
I think it was plus 1.5 at the very end.
Shit, we're at 52 likes. We have to do something.
Hey.
Let's take a shot of brown water for the chat. As C-Mac says, best goddamn chat in the goddamn game.
Cheers.
That's
I've
for
got
sure.
some brown water in this.
Cheers. Ooh, it's a little early for that, but whatever.
That made my ear burn. Why the fuck did my ear just burn? I felt that drink in my ear.
Well, you got problems. And another missed shot by Kentucky. Man, make these they don't do that in college, but and a fucking three from, oh my God. Turn this game off. Fuck them.
Keep it on because that's what we're here for.
No, I'm gonna keep it on, but I'm tuning it out in my brain.
Bro, I tuned this game out so long ago. But the good news is this is a live bet stream, and we got some good action with your NFL props. Mike gave us some good action. We all just got in on a bet together on another game. So really, it doesn't matter. Did we hit on this Kentucky-Alabama game? No, I didn't even bet it. But we have bets out, and we're here to make money, so that's what matters.
I hit on it. I don't know if
you hit on it. What did you bet?
He's got.
I had that Bama pregame there, right? Was it minus 4.5?
Oh hell yeah! Let's go. I meant live. But yeah, that counts. That counts.
Counts in my
TCU
bank.
minus 2.5 at plus 115. I can get plus money. It was 5.5 pregame.
Yes.
I can get TCU minus a half at minus 118. I can get TCU, basically TCU money line at minus 118.
Yeah, that's really good. I like it.
Can I get it in?
They don't seem to have an answer for Iowa State down low right now in the paint, though, which is blowing my mind.
Nah, it went back to 133.
And one? Is that and one?
I'm not watching.
Offensive foul? Oh, boo. I didn't think that they'd have this much of a problem down low with Iowa State. Iowa State usually thrives on.
Kentucky still shooting those fucking threes. What? I mean,
you're already getting this far, right? In for a penny.
You remember back in like Little League and stuff where they had the mercy rule in baseball? Like, where you just stopped after 10 runs, like you just called the game. They should call this game.
No, I live in the North. We
think there should be a mercy rule in college basketball?
Yeah.
What an awful fucking shot.
They're not going to do it because sports, that would imagine sports betting. But anyway, it's just a joke. I think that this game's over.
I just watched them cancel a game 7-3 and decide the entire fate of the AFC on a coin toss. It wouldn't surprise me to see somebody decide to go the other way
and fuck up my fantasy consolation championship. But you know what? I have to say this. I don't care because the only thing that really mattered was that dude. A guy almost died. He almost fucking died. Like,
terrible.
Yeah. And shame. I still say shame on the NFL because the immediately they should have said this game is done. But they were going to force him to go out after 15 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever. And the coaches, McDermott said, what are you doing? Like, a guy's unresponsive. CPR, like, come on.
Right.
It didn't look good literally from the drop. You could see, like, when a guy falls backwards like that, lifeless with his arms down to the side.
That's exactly right. I said when it happened, my heart came in my throat because when you see a guy get starched, he goes stiff, right? You get hit.
Right.
But when you crumble like Gumby, like a rubber band to the ground, that's like it's like on the Matrix when that guy pulled the thing out the back of their neck and they're in the Matrix and they just crumble and that's what I mean. That means something happened. I thought he had a stroke. That's what I thought. But
Gary Kubiak is a good family friend. When he had that stroke, that shit was scary, bro.
Yeah. Oh, you did say, didn't your dad play with him or something?
Yeah, they were roommates at A&M.
What are you name dropping on us?
Shout out Gary Kubiak. The almost didn't he? Was he with Denver when they went to? There was Fox. Fox was the coach, wasn't he?
Kubiak was the offensive coordinator those 2 years.
I was going to say, was a coordinator out there.
Yeah. Good hands, good defense.
Did your dad get drafted, Cab?
Yeah, he went out to like a New England camp, but he was a little too slow, a little too small. Dude, these refs, man, that's a terrible call. And my dad's huge, which is crazy to say, like too small. Like he's fucking huge. Like,
what did he play? Defensive end? Didn't you say? Didn't he play?
He's a safety.
Oh, I thought he was a defensive end. Why don't these NFL life and death situations happen more often? Do you want them to?
No, that was like a 1 in a million type thing. Like,
yeah, and have they even said how it happened? Like you hit his chest, and I mean, was it a pre-existing issue? I mean, who knows?
I don't know, like something to do with like the timing, like some kind of crazy shit. I don't know. That's what I saw. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, and I don't know how official it was.
24-year-old athlete almost dies of a heart attack. That just shows you that
Memphis getting slapped right now. JPZ. Wonder what?
Eastern Carolina's putting him. Is it Eastern Carolina putting him through the grinder? Right.
Yeah. What was the original spread? It was huge, right? It might be at some point you might get an opportunity on Memphis Live there. I don't know though.
Wasn't it?
But if you got Eastern Carolina on the spread, that's looking good. Good as fuck because they were, I want to say, big dogs.
Yeah, weren't they getting 6, 7, something like that?
I don't have the number right in front of me.
JPZ, that's right.
No, they were getting 14.5 pregame.
Oh, that's right. It was 15 and a half down to 15, right? That was the spot.
Yep.
Man.
I thought they did cover, Nate. He said no cover, but he'll take the win. I thought they did cover. They just won. Yeah, we'll take the win always. So
yeah, second half covered though, right? They were down. Had to come back.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. Yeah, they were down for sure. So you probably got a live action on them. Smith asked if we're on the over in the Chiefs. I don't have a bet in it, but what about you guys? You got anything on the total there?
Not for me.
No, I don't in this one. I think
steal, baby. Put it down. Put it down. Let's go. 1 point game here. 24-25 TCU.
Stidham had over I don't have all the stuff in front of me, but he had over 300 yards that last game, didn't he, when he started for Vegas last week? He came out there and slang the ball over the yard, I thought. Over might not be a bad look. I think they're going to be able to cover that 9. I correlate the dogs to the overs, so for whatever that's worth.
Good shot, man. Fuck, Iowa State responds to everything right now. Georgetown here to cover. Shout out X45. I haven't seen you in the chat, man. Good to see you in there. Good pass. Wow.
Stonehill's down 4 at halftime. I like Stonehill -3 pregame, so
that was Tease's best bet of the day, by the way.
Was
Stonehill -3?
Yeah, he
and what's the second half line or what's the live line? Because that's a good look then probably. If you guys both like it.
Stonehill -3. I'll jump back in there. They're playing Central Connecticut State, right? I mean, come on.
The other Blue Devils.
Come on. Jump in there for a little.
Yeah, I'll shout out Tease. Let's see what he DM'd me and gave me some fucking gems.
Second half action.
Tease likes Mizzou first half. As he liked that. He liked Xavier first half.
His foot was on the ground. Why are you complaining to the ref, dumbass? You stepped right out of bounds. Everybody on fucking TV saw it.
Yeah.
That game's against Nova.
Stonehill -3.5 and UNC Wilmington first half -3.5 were his plays he liked.
I wasn't big on that. I liked Wilmington at first glance, but I couldn't get him. I couldn't get there. Every time they're up 28-24 right now too. Every time I play those I'll just call them those schools, and it's in the Iowa Corn Belt, and it's down there on the coastal region. Anytime I play those schools, it's like I should have been on the other side.
Kentucky's still shooting those threes, boy. They don't give a fuck.
You're this far. What are you going to do? All right, we're still alive in that over for the Iowa State TCU game. Let's go.
I need TCU to stop fucking up. They're making some
I know I jumped in line with everybody too, but that's one of those spots where I love TCU.
I'm waiting to snag it. I'm waiting to snag TCU money line. I won't do it if it's I'll look at a second half bet, but it's at minus 133. If I can get 125 or better, I'll take it. But
thanks, Cheshire. I was having to pull Corn Belt out of my vocabulary. These guys are talking effervescence.
Happy New Year, Cheshire Cat. Where's Nasty Nate when you need him?
Rodney said he took TCU money line too. Let's get it.
Don't start that.
Texas, Minnesota parlay. Good shit. Yeah. Shout out Cheshire Cat. Happy New Year, my guy.
Yeah, happy New Year.
Fuck Kentucky. They're going to be – I don't know. The thing is they're going to probably get their shit together, though. That's the problem. You probably don't want to –
I think they will at some point. That's what I've been
saying. They're not this bad. There's no way they're not this bad. That's what's crazy.
There he is, Mr. Trifecta.
Oh, dude, what did I say? Come on, Cheshire and Nate, get in a fight. Let's get the chat.
What are you doing, Dave?
Let's go.
Why don't we get in a fight?
We can.
I don't want to fight Brutus. What's that guy's name? Brutus.
Oh, Brutus? What? Oh, yeah, Brutus.
Yeah, you're
Ohio
Brutus
State. With the big fucking fat face.
A2 Brute. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a book.
Actually, it was a saying by someone very famous.
Yeah, somebody got stabbed. That's Caesar. I do know that. I do know history. I just
50
don't read
Cent.
books.
Oh, he got shot. Never mind.
50 Cent.
Did he get stabbed too? Probably. I don't know.
Again, I'll say this. I haven't bet Wake Forest in the first half here in just a minute, but I do like it. I have a lot of action, which is why I haven't added it, but I do like Wake Forest. I also like LSU first half against A&M +2. Those are the two top lanes that didn't hit my card were Wake Forest first half and LSU first half.
When does Wake Forest go off?
In 7 minutes.
That LSU game's later on, though, right?
Yes. Yes, that's at 5. My time, 6 Eastern. 3 on the West Coast. Then we got our Kansas game, and that line has not moved. Still sitting right about 1.5. I really genuinely thought it would move when I bet it yesterday. I wonder what the money's done on that line.
Kentucky still shooting threes and missing. It's insanity. But let's look at their team stats just for shits and giggles. We'll see how bad they're.
You know, it's a low number, but that Wisconsin Green Bay Cleveland State game at 126 seems like a good spot. Those teams are going to struggle to get to 50.
Kentucky's 3 for 16 from 3. Seems like they shouldn't even have 3.
Wow, they have 3 for 16.
Yeah,
that's horrible.
And then from just standard field goal percentage, or 17 for 65. They've shot 65 times, made 17 shots. They're not that bad. That's my point. Like they're not that bad.
Not good for TCU right here. They're getting outplayed by Iowa State. I don't like seeing that. When I got in on them earlier, they were looking good, but right now they're fucking defense down low. Looks terrible.
Are we being bullied? Yeah, dude. Cab bullies me.
I don't bully you. You literally say, what's the right term here? I would just say blank shit usually, but I'm trying to be appropriate on the air, unlike you. You just say a bunch of blank shit.
Yeah.
You can fill in the blank. You say a bunch of blank shit. Example, you tell everybody that you're a bottom.
That's not accurate. I'm not going to even explain myself and justify that, but you know that's not what I say.
Bro, make your free throws. TCU's down 6 right now with the ball.
Yep, I'm off that. I'm not even looking at that anymore. I'm not going to live bet that.
Live bet what?
TCU.
You probably already bet it. You're just trying to act like you didn't mush
No,
it.
I swear to God, I didn't.
That's how you go up with the ball. That's how you go up with the ball right there.
Well, if JP's still in the chat, he liked Milwaukee over Purdue Fort Wayne. Actually, they were getting 8 points, I think, and they're winning by 10. If you got that, good shit. ECU's up 8 points on Memphis, and Memphis is live as -5.5. That's kind of crazy. That's plus 130. You can get -3.5 at -118.
Hey, Boogeyman, thanks for coming out with us, my guy. I hope you win the rest of your bets for the day. Yeah, they did blow that cover, Star Child. Not shocking. I couldn't be on this Duke team here, even though I honestly would have, if I had a free bet, I would have been on Duke. But Joe, kind of. I mean, yeah, that works. Not necessarily the word I was thinking, but that would be number 2. That would be word number 2 that I would have used to fill in. No comment, Dave.
No, I'm trying to think of a way to say it, but I keep saying a word and you keep brushing it off. But if I said it again, which now would be out just me just saying it, everyone would know what it is. So I'm not going to say it. But how can we say that? Really, another word. Well, no, I'm not going to say that either. Fuck it. Never mind.
Why are you trying to fight, Nate?
Is that really a word that you can't say on the channel that get you guys banned?
Good fucking bucket down low by TCU. Let's not find out. 32.
No, bro, I'm not talking about you. Nate. I'm talking about when you and Cheshire Cat go at it in the chat. It's fucking hilarious. And I can't remember if you were on the Sash or on Jimmy's show, but you guys were. I thought it was funny.
Nate's mean.
Nate's mean, but I'm quite sure that
boy, but he's mean, so he probably fights good.
Cheshire Cat is like borderline dual personality, though. He's a psychopath.
Cheshire is a psychopath, and Nate's mean. So
Cheshire Cat has a picture of American Psycho dude on his wall in his room.
Yeah, maybe not a good idea to fight because if Cheshire Cat loses, and Nate goes missing,
I don't care how big you are. You don't fight with people that are crazy. You don't do it. Just like Ixnizzle says, you don't fuck around with white boys with tattoos and comb overs. I'm talking about Dutch. You don't do it.
We can get a PSR fight night going. That'd be good. Everybody can meet up and we can bet on each other, beating the shit out of each other.
Jello wrestling.
See, that's what I'm talking about. No, it's not the word you used before. That right there is exactly what I'm talking about.
Get a couple of big, blow up kiddie pools and just fill it full of Jello.
Bro, TCU is only down 4 here, but goddamn, man, Iowa State is just getting, and they're about to be down more. You look like a jackass, bro. You look so bad.
Thanks.
No, they look so bad. I know that this is a game of 2 halves, but they look so bad. Easy buckets for Iowa State down low, just about as easy as it can get. And then TCU's when they get
TCU's money line is plus 105 now. Well, it's halftime.
Yeah, they're down 6.
That's a bettable game. Let's look at the half. So that means that they're
Christian Bale. Yep.
So it's TCU -3.5? That's got to be what it is.
My bet in this game's dead. Usually I wouldn't say that early, but this game's dead. TCU, they're getting outplayed down low. That's not something you can change, really.
All right. Well,
hopefully they get over 132 for me.
We're going to have to get an odds maker, Cliff. We're going to need to get an official odds maker.
You said 132. The live total is 136.5. So,
well, our game has 2 minutes left, basically, and it's a good one. 72-43 right now.
God awful.
So bad. So bad. And remember when you were offering me 22.5 with Kentucky, Mike? And I was like, no.
Yeah.
No. Honestly, this game, we could have just been chasing our Alabama line, just betting it all the way down and betting it as long as we want.
Yeah, Christian Bale's the actor. I was trying to think of his name. Isn't his name Bateman in the movie? I can look it up, but
Yeah, Patrick Bateman or something like that.
Yeah. That's his name. Yeah.
Wow, Kentucky has played like shit. What a bad basketball team. I'm so glad I didn't have a bet on them.
Yeah, no bueno.
I wish I took Alabama first half. That's what I liked the most. Like when I capped it, like that was what I liked the most was Alabama first half.
Yeah.
The under's way in play too, right? Didn't we say that under was 144 when we started talking about it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
TCU's plus 110 on the money line now. Why is that seeming like that's tempting me? But I'm going to stay off of it.
Because they're trying to get everybody who right now everybody like me who bet fucking 5.5 is like trying to save their ass right now and getting the money line. That's probably what's going on.
Ross Pitts said the TCU could come out in the second half. Well, they could, or they can Kentucky it, as they say.
You got a bet from Dave, Nate? Wow.
Oh, last night, the Heat, my best bet of the day.
Oh, good shit.
But last night was very, very frustrating. So I had 3 bets lose by fucking a taint hair. It was horrible. I had an under lose by half a point. I had Bam Adebayo in that game, 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists. 8 minutes. He had 34 at 8 minutes. He needed a point, a rebound, or assist. He had 6 different chances, 2 under the basket, and they had 1 assist that was ruled a non-assist because he dribbled 3 times, but it was an assist. So I missed that fucking bet. And then Akron, this is the killer in college basketball. They didn't make a field goal in the last 10 minutes of the game. Not one field goal. All their points were free throws. So the only good thing of last night was the Heat. Heat was a slam dunk.
Damn, man. This game, 54 seconds left now, 46-75. And they're still putting it on. Alabama's on the free throw line again. Wow. Yeah, good shit, Chris Brady. He got on that with you too, man. That's good. I like it here when people get on that. When we cash together. That's the whole point. Good shit, guys. Man, we got a little bit left in this game. We'll go over what we have bet for the rest of the day. Anybody who can, it's $4.99. The membership, it's in the description. The Pub Sports Radio membership, it helps a lot, and it's just $4.99. You know, it's just one person doing all this, putting us up on screen. It's a Slaughter, so it helps out. And then also SeatGeek. If you're going to go to a game, and obviously you're going to bet on it, use the promo code SeatGeek. Get $20 off your ticket. So. Hello.
That's a work call. Ignore.
Side button.
Yeah.
I jumped on that TCU second half. I'll take a shot. Minus
All right,
4.5.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I'm doing it. What'd you jump on? Second half what?
Minus 4.5 in the TCU spot there. I'll take a shot. I don't care. I'm that guy that's laying the 6 or whatever it was too.
You know what? I'm going TCU money line. Let's fucking do it.
There we go. Now we're all on TCU.
Let's go.
I got 2 bets on TCU. Looks like the full game first original spread's looking pretty rough, but you know, if they can get back in it, you never know, especially not on a full game because
let's keep the stream going. You probably have family shit to do.
I got food that I need to eat because I haven't eaten today.
Dude.
I don't like eating on camera.
That's all right. We got it. We saw that you are a family man, and we know that you need to go take care of business.
Who said that? Were you just saying that? I mean, anytime we have enough people in here, I'm always down because this is what I like to do anyways. But yeah, I do got to eat. And I also did the NCAA.
Yeah, you've been doing stuff all morning.
Yeah. We could
Mike,
run another one.
You want to go over to my channel and watch some basketball?
Is there USC today? UFC? Jesus Christ.
I think there might be.
Is there this week or is it next? I thought they were still out of break.
If the UFC's back, then our guys will be live. And that's why we definitely.
I think it's next week.
Oh, next week. Okay.
Yeah, the 14th.
Well, make sure next week that you turn in. The UFC live streams get fucking lit. If anybody in here hasn't been to them, they got good cappers in there. A lot of
Those
people.
fellas get rowdy.
Yeah.
Now we're underway with our 3 o'clocks. Let's make some money.
I'm on Rocco. I'm on Xavier, which seems to not be the popular opinion, but I got +2 with Xavier against Villanova.
I don't know if it's a bad bet, though. I don't know if that's a bad bet. I think you'll be all right. All right, let's go over what we got really quick for the rest of the day, what we got action on. I'll tell you guys, I got Kentucky, Jesus Christ. Kansas first half, -0.5 point, full game -1. And I got Arkansas in the first half, +0.5 point against Auburn. So those are the 3 bets that I got left that haven't tipped off. What you got looking at, Dave?
No, Nate, I just took TCU live +110. I have, what do I have? I have Xavier +2. I have Pui shit. That's going to go over Youngstown State's scoring too much. I have Kansas money line with Cab.
Fuck you.
And I've got Christian Kirk receiving prop, and then I have the Buffalo Sabres in reg. Fuck the Wild.
Yeah, I like that play. I like that spot.
Yeah,
I'm NFL bound tonight. I'm taking the points with the Raiders. I'm laying or taking the over in the Jacksonville game. I shared a bunch of props that I liked earlier today, and I'm going to throw some money on the under in the Toronto Maple Leafs game, and I'm going to take Florida Gulf Coast as well as following some of these plays these gentlemen shared as well. So a couple spots to look at there. Should be a good NFL day for sure. We've had some good football the last couple of days, so hopefully, in the conference championships there, hopefully we can keep it going.
Hell yeah. We got a couple people that are asking to keep it on. If somebody checks, I don't know. Maybe they do have somebody going live for the NFL game. I didn't even think about that. I don't know. I know Jimmy and C-Mac and some of the guys that go live for those, because what we will be doing is the national championship game, though, for sure. We're going to be live for that, and I'm definitely going to be joining for that. I can't wait. We talked about that earlier today. We talked about it yesterday. I'm sure you guys have heard it. But, man, I can't wait. Leonard's popping out. Appreciate you, Leonard. Man, appreciate all you guys in the chat. Chris Brady, Real Deal Prime, Ron Lofton, Lucas Ryan, Cheshire Cat, and everyone. Rodney M. Look, maybe we can bring it back up. Honestly, I'm not opposed to it. I do got to eat, and I got to
we'll do this. I don't want to pull people off of PSR, but I have a channel and I can run. Hey Sam, what's up, buddy? I could do a live stream. I mean, Mike,
cool. You come over here with us all the time. It's no big deal. And if we decide to go,
I'll set up a live stream. Yeah, I'll set up a live stream on my channel, Picks from Dave, and you guys are all welcome there. It's not anywhere near as big, but I have StreamYard, and we can sit around and drink and fucking live bet. So let me set that up.
You can show your nuts on camera, and I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, well, I'm not monetized yet, so it doesn't matter.
Just like that, I got something going on.
The game starts in it starts in an hour and a half, right?
Yeah.
The NFL game?
Yeah. I'll set up a live stream. You guys can come over there. Picks from Dave.
All right, cool. And this is me assuming that I haven't seen anything promoted. Like, I don't think Jimmy or anybody's doing one.
I'll look at it right now.
Yeah, and obviously if they are, we can all join that, but I don't think they are. So, man, again, if you can get the membership, guys, we sit up here give out our bets for free. You know, you go fucking anywhere else, man. Anywhere else, people are going to tell you what they like, and then they're going to tell you to buy their fucking best bets. We don't do that shit. Just tell you exactly what we're betting. Try and make money with you guys. If you can do the $4.99 membership, it fucking helps a ton. It's in the description, and it's just $4.99 a month. Even if you can't, we want you here. We appreciate you. Whether you can or can't, hit that fucking like button if you haven't yet. Share the video, and check out Picks from Dave. Him and Mike will be over there. I'll probably pop in. Like I said, I'm gonna go eat, but we'll be back, man. And either of you guys want to exit us here on this? Anybody got an outro like Xnizzle would have, or any kind of little cool outro for us? Hold on, let me find this.
No, I tell you what, though, I enjoy hanging out with you guys. I like to throw some bets out there, have some fun, make some fun, and make some money, right? That's what we're here for, and everyone's enjoying themselves. So let's have a Saturday and cash those tickets.
Hell yeah.
You guys can find me on Twitter at Dabby Cab. I put out picks every day. I host shows on PSR.
Did you just say Dabby Cab?
Yeah.
That's I'm not even going to
You missed my joke. Anyways, guys, Thanks for showing up. Cab is a little slow, but that's okay. If you want to hop on in an hour, I'll do a live stream. I don't know how many people will be there, but I'll just sit there with my ugly fucking bruised face, and we'll talk sports and drink, and try to win some money, because fuck Kentucky. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, there you go. Just don't mush any more of my bets, Dave. Kansas better win, man. We're out of here, guys.
Rock,
We appreciate
chalk,
all you guys. Man, make sure, hey, last thing I'm going to say for Pub, go to the fucking website. If you haven't gone to the website, go to the Pub Sports Radio website. Trust me, just go check it out. It's badass. You can see the contests that are going on. You can see people's picks. Everything's tracked, 100% transparency, up to date. It's pretty badass. So check it out, thepubsportsradio.com. But we're out of here, guys. Appreciate y'all. Where's the bang bang, Preston? Come on.
I can't breathe.
Pub Sports